Rain, talk to me. We're gonna hit a beat and talk about my Eve. Everybody, you
Oh,
know what I say.
God.
I'm gonna do a beat.
Make it stop,
Rain.
It's
Why?
time to stop.
Why did you?
Rock, paper, scissors, right? We don't want Eve to be as simple as shut the fuck up, Seto!
Floods of like memes, and these small gangers are like, we're the elite of the elite. Do not fuck with us. We will kill you. We are the best players ever. It's like, dude, I did your shit. I did it better than you did.
You know what this conversation is like? When I say not enough super die in Delve, and people tell me, oh, look, there's a super die in Delve. So it's like, when
What
I'm
are
talking
we
about
even
the balance
talking
issue,
about? We were talking about fucking balance, not supers
Yeah.
dying in Delph.
Look,
Why does
look.
everything with you have to be about supers fucking dying in
Shut
Delph?
up! Shut up!
Christ!
It's an analogy, moron. It's an analogy. Okay?
You guys stop arguing. You act like a fucking married couple. Jesus
It's-
Christ.
No, don't stop arguing.
It's an
Well, it
analogy.
is trash talk
It's an
Tuesday.
I was like,
Ladies and gentlemen, capsuleers and capsulettes, welcome one and all to Trash Talk Tuesday. Mav thought you could hear him say Pog, but you couldn't, because I'm not an idiot. Alright, you heard him that time, whatever, that's fine. It doesn't matter. So welcome to
fucking lied
Trash
to me,
Talk
Redline.
Tuesday.
You
What?
told me I had a portrait. You lied to me.
I said you
also
didn't
says
have a
Redline's in
portrait.
test.
No, I fixed that. What the fuck?
No, it says he's in test.
No, because I
What the fuck
fixed
is wrong
it.
with you, Redline?
I fixed
It
it.
also says you're to be determined when we
be
all. You
determined.
just said you were in
We know where
PL.
you are. Yeah.
I haven't said anything publicly yet.
know though.
Whatever, I'll say it publicly. Redline's joining PL.
Welcome to the Pappy again, Redline. It's good to be blue with you again, buddy.
Yeah, we know how much you enjoyed it last time.
I would just like to inform everybody that Trash Talk Tuesday is actually canceled forever.
Good.
Finally delete the Discord then.
I'm not going
Yeah.
to delete the Discord no matter what you do.
Scam line 13 over here.
Thanks for the money, idiot.
Alright.
Anyways.
Swal in chat is saying but PL is Horde Pet. If PL is Horde Pet, then why is Horde named after Pandemic Legion? Checkmate,
Boom.
Hordelings.
Oh. Are you gonna? Oh, you fixed it.
I
Good.
tried to
No,
act like really heated, but that did not come out like
Oh,
heated.
no, it did. It was good. I
Well,
like
that's it. Okay. I like when you get really mad and yell at chat, so I try to imitate that.
Yeah.
That's like Mav's number one thing is yelling at chat.
Yelling at chat. Yeah.
Just yelling, generally.
Basically,
True.
yelling.
My fucking Marshall for some reason. What the fuck?
Alright, I'll change my thing.
Pog.
Just give me a second.
Wait, why doesn't mine say I'm the host of Trash Talk Tuesday anymore? And it says test.
Because
Ew.
I changed it. You're in test,
That's
dude. Be in
cringe.
test. Be in test. You're still learning. Alright, there it is. Whatever. Anyways, welcome to Trash Talk Tuesday. Tonight's show is all about...
Being wrong.
Yeah.
Actually, I forgot what it was about.
Also,
It's
why
about a
are you-
lot
why
of things,
say
but
I'm
we'll
in
just kind of
Test
make it up as we
Alliance?
go along.
I'm not Test Alliance, please ignore.
I thought that I said that Rain was hosting the show tonight. Rain, why don't you take us
Oh,
into the
isn't I-
topics?
Quoted Linkin Park. Alright, hi everyone. We're here to talk about things. There's something about a Keepstar, something about sinners.
No, nothing
something
about sinners.
about... Wait, we're not talking about sinners?
No, that's not a topic on our list.
No, they
Oh,
got
okay.
fucking wrecked.
Oh, look, LB has put the title in the chat. So we're talking about the RA Keepstar. We're talking about CCP devs saying goofy things on podcasts.
Wait, is it podcasts or is it also interviews? Because I've been hearing a lot about a Japanese interview going
Oh,
around.
yeah.
That
That
is
was-
the other one. That's the
That's pretty bad
NFTs.
as well.
That's the
Okay.
NFT part.
This
and
is the first
then-
show we've had after Doctor Who, right? So we're going to talk about Redline streaming Doctor Who on here.
I think that was
no.
a little bit, wasn't it?
Can I just ask, do we actually have to
did we?
talk about the NFT bullshit? I know it was brought up in the declarations of war thing, but do we actually have to talk about that scam once again?
I mean, I think it's
NFTs?
relevant to the community. Even if it's fucking dumb, like, I think it's...
If we talk bad about it, is that trash talk if we're talking about
Well,
NFTs?
so here's
Yeah.
the thing though, is that we haven't really had an opportunity
NFTs
to talk about that though. Like we haven't had a chance to talk about NFTs on this show because no one will let me.
Game and shit like that. You mean?
What?
LB, nobody is buying your bridge.
Your
Stop
bridge
trying to sell it. Yes,
What?
LB is trying to sell you a bridge, Redline.
in
A
Brooklyn?
bridge?
I don't know where the bridge is,
Golden.
but he's trying to sell you one.
Can I
Okay,
place the
that's
bridge in
fair.
the cesspool?
But anyways, no. So there was a new interview that was on a Japanese gaming website and it was from Hilmar talking about Hilmar and also Samander Hermanson. I don't know what CCP person that
CCP
is.
Goodfella.
CCP Goodfella talking
He's the
to
brand
this.
director at CCP, just for clarity.
He's labeled as he's labeled as the brand director in this. But basically they were talking about NFTs, and this is something that just came out recently, so it'd be a good thing to touch on. And then of course the Doctor Who stuff. There's a bunch of other things that we're gonna talk about, so I don't know where to start. Where do you want to start? Do you want to start? What do you want to start?
Or take a Keepstar.
Can we start with NFTs and say they stand for no fucking thanks, then go to the next topic?
Yeah.
What?
I'm gonna veto that and say no. We have to have a real conversation about NFTs because nobody's gotten to listen to our feedback yet.
I think
And
it
I'm
stands for no
told-
nice fucking
And
time.
I'm told that our feedback is listened to.
Well, Redline, for a conversation, you need two sides. Does anyone here want NFTs?
Yes, I do.
What? Why?
Does anyone
not?
here currently own
Why
NFTs?
not?
Why does it hurt? Does it hurt us? It hurt us.
Well, it's just a fucking scam full of
Okay.
like money launderers and like.
Well, actually,
It's hurting you.
actually, it does hurt us.
How?
Here we go.
Climate change.
Apparently, that actually
You
isn't a
want
thing with.
Hilmar to be working on something else in the game?
Wait, so
Or would you
Matt,
rather have him doing something that doesn't affect the game?
hold on, I don't care about that anymore. Matt, you should just say climate change doesn't
No,
exist.
fuck. No, what I mean is, apparently the like the impact on climate change that crypto has. Apparently, NFT like doesn't quite have the same like level of impact, and it's not really a thing with NFTs. But
So what you're
So they're
saying
not
is
helping-
where
they're not helping or hurting.
So
Nothing.
what you're saying though is where crypto, like regular cryptocurrencies, have a huge, major impact on the environment. That
Positive.
the NFTs don't have a huge, major impact. They just
No,
have a
but
major
they
impact,
do-
right?
Like they're different things, right?
Yeah,
it's
so
less.
you've
it's
got
less, right?
crypto coins, and
Yeah.
then you've got NFTs, and crypto coins have
And then-
continuing difficulty when you mine them. So
And then
Nav,
you have
you're
pickle
wildly
pennies.
incorrect, bud. I'm sorry. Just to mint an
Alright,
NFT, you need to put it on
cryo-
the blockchain, and minting an
Oh my
NFT in the Ethereum blockchain takes about as much power as a fucking fridge does for 2 weeks, my dude.
Oh, Pog, I'm wrong. Good. Fuck NFTs.
Fuck NFTs.
Furthermore, fuck the NFTs. Thank you.
There are
cryo.
some that will claim, oh, we're using proof of stake. However, that
Wait
is
a
that's a minority of them. The vast majority of them are on the Ethereum blockchain, which is just a massive power draw. By the way, you know
Hold
what?
on
Like,
though.
Are you
Hold
telling
on.
me
Wait.
that
Wait.
I'll
Wait.
leave
Wait.
your
Wait.
fridge
Wait.
with
Wait.
NFTs,
Wait.
bro?
Wait a second. I thought that there was a huge positive reaction to NFTs and play to earn. Are you
I don't
telling me
know.
that there's
Love them
not?
in the
You know what's
community, right?
positive? The amount of unrest in Kazakhstan due to the massive increase in the cost of power due to the fact they're mining
Yeah.
17% of the world's Bitcoin.
It's happened
That's
in
insane.
a few countries now, hasn't it?
And now the government's like getting deep dicked. Not kidding, by the way. That's a whole thing that's happening.
Why don't
That's
we
Never
in-
not have
That's
your
politics.
government mine crypto.
That's politics. We should slowly move away from real life politics.
So, I think
But getting deep dick
Slowly,
sounds like fun,
quickly.
right? I mean, come
Well,
on.
so
It's
and
like-
that does kind of bring us into a little bit of a snag, I guess, because
Oh,
you've
I
got
get to oh, fuck you,
nope,
Rain.
you don't. Rain got it.
Fuck.
But anyways, the thing is though is that this is bringing EVE Online into the real life, and that's kind of the point that CCP wants us to have EVE in real life, not just
When
in the
do I
video
need
game.
to start including my EVE Online ratting income on my annual tax returns?
how is NFTs more real life than a video game?
If we're gonna have a discussion about the concept of like play to earn, someone
what
needs
we're
to get
doing.
Cable on the show.
Oh god.
You know what? I
Look, I'm
actually
pretty
saw
sure
him
he's the
today.
poster child. He's the poster child for it.
I
What
was-
he does is the reason CCP sees that this is okay.
Did
I
he
was in
report his
Liverpool.
RMT earnings on his Danish taxes or no? Because that's tax
Did you just
evasion, which is
dox
bad.
him?
No, everyone
Tax-
knows he's from Denmark.
I didn't
idiot.
know he was from Denmark.
Taxation
Can you
is
tell it from
theft.
his voice?
I've never.
I
No.
I feel like this is doxing.
Yeah.
I try really hard to avoid listening to his voice.
Wait,
like,
hold
as
up.
much as
If
possible.
it is doxing, we can just get in the TARDIS and go back a few minutes in time.
True.
Ready? So we're just gonna go back in time a few minutes. This time, don't say where Cable's from.
So I was in Liverpool with Cable earlier today.
Did Cable pay his earthly taxes?
I
For
don't know.
RMT?
We were in
Not
QTech
earthly
5,
taxes.
and we were fucking with the Brave Sotio that Shat had said on Sunday that like he was. We were basically trolling him, saying he wasn't gonna run it. He decided to run it, so me and Sandrin went to fuck with him. I safe logged a dread in QTech 5, and then it was like 6 in the morning. We like log in at shit and get ready to go, and then we find out Cable's already there, already fucking with them, and we basically didn't have to do anything.
Wait,
It was very disappointing.
who?
Seems disappointing.
Brave had an NPC Sotio in their space.
No, who asked?
Oh, fuck you, Aquila, motherfucker! Fuck! You actually got me.
Holy shit, you just got fucked up.
Someone said in the chat, "Oh, that smug yesterday. You didn't even do anything." I mean, like we did. They weren't able to run it.
Look, I was told very reliably by Shattered Armor they just wanted it to despawn.
Yeah, they didn't want that Sotio anyway.
They were tired of the rats.
Because who likes money, right?
Yeah, I don't like money. I just want
I
NFTs.
like money.
So like if you guys we can just get NFTs, right? That's all it is.
Yeah, I think that's fucking great. We should
I'm
do
a
it.
big fan of.
Is absolutely brain dead, and the last
Can
thing this
you
game needs
imagine
is
how
more.
good this would be, right? If the NPC Sotios were changed so that what the actual rare drop was an NFT.
Oh God, no! Stop.
I'm a big fan of
amazing.
NFTs, and by
So
NFTs I
guys.
mean neat frickin' tornadoes.
No, not neat freaking tornadoes.
Some nice fucking titties.
But the fun quote, and for reference, I know I'm gonna link a Reddit post in the chat, and I'm sorry about it. Invade Malpace about it. But with
No
this,
brigading, Redline. You get banned from Reddit for brigading.
I'm not brigading. I'm not saying anything about it. I'm just saying, hey, look at this. This is like a summary of that interview that Hilmar and Goodfella gave. And one of the quotes in here is the gaming industry should evolve to allow gamers to make retirement plans by using the money they earn from games. What do you guys
Hilmar
actually
is
think
a-
about that? Does that
Hilmar
sound delusional?
So
Does
there's a
Hilmar,
big.
whoa. Hilmar is a thought leader in this space, and as a thought leader in this space, he will lead us all into eternal damnation like he did with VR.
No,
My
wait,
favorite
this is a big trend in like games at the moment. I swear to God, right? Every single person that I know and speak to and who works in video games thinks this whole NFT craze is like just like dumbest thing they've ever fucking heard.
So,
Speaking of thought leading, my thoughts are leading me to think that Hilmar's a dumbass.
so we have a poll in the chat too. Carry on.
I think if it's implemented properly, but it could be
No.
a good idea. But it would
No.
take
Okay.
a lot of NFTs have to evolve beyond what they are now.
So the big example that people are saying is, oh, I own this NFT and I can take it to any game I want. Hey, game developer, I have this NFT for this skin. Put it in the game for me so that I can use it. Every game, every single dev, please put this particular skin into your game so that I can use it. I'm the only one that can use it though. Please do it.
Does
Please do it.
anyone think that being able to like imagine like when you deep dick an alliance, right? Like you actually like you just wipe out their retirement plan. Like, does anyone think that would be good?
That's a shit question. Go.
That's
Imagine
unhealthy as fuck, and no, we should never do this.
Imagine if the RA Keepstar dropped NFTs.
Yeah, like
Oh
we
my
destroy the
God.
RA Keepstar and like everyone there is now just fucking homeless.
Okay, so Gerg, what is your ideal implementation of NFTs then?
They should never have existed ever
Well,
anyway.
now
and,
come on, Dirk. Gerg said that if things were implemented correctly, that they might work. So I would like to hear Gerg's possible implementation.
I asked Gerg, not
sorry,
Dirk.
Gerg, not Dirk. Sorry, I
I'm not
misunderstood that.
I'm not sure what the correct way, but I think the current situation is not the right way, but I think that it has more potential than people are giving it credit for.
So there is potential in a way which no one knows for a good thing which nobody wants.
Well, you know, the
Sounds
concept
like
of
it.
ownership, like the NFTs are based on, like is the idea itself is somewhat sound, right? But the implementations are like just completely batshit crazy. So If you
as an
remember,
artist.
probably no one remembers, right? But like when cinema was like 100 years old from now, like 100 years ago, right? Cinema, like films, didn't used to have sound, and then when sound was added to the films, it took them like 15, 20 years to work out how to use it properly. And we're kind of like at that point now with games where like there's like you can probably do some cool stuff with NFTs, right? But no one's really worked out what to do with it. And what really has happened is that someone has gone to like Michael Bay to be like, hey, yeah, you can be the one to show us how to use sound properly in films. And it's not. It's definitely fucking not.
So, real talk, Carmen, you think, I don't know, 15, 20, 25 years from now, we'll be good with NFTs in various things? We'll be good with, like, the blockchain integration and things like that?
I don't know if it'll stick around or not. It kind of feels to me like a bit of a fad that will eventually get weeded out. But the core concept of it, like, I think there are some things that you could do with it that would make sense, but like, it's definitely not the majority of stuff that is being done with it.
Yeah, so I'll just say some things here because I missed the first part of it. Sorry. Like the reality is, as Carmen says, currently the vast majority of NFT like discussion when people talk about NFTs is all based around like scarcity, quote unquote, art digital items and the ownership of those items. And it's literally the equivalent of fucking fool's gold, right? Like all you're doing is trying to buy it early to scam the next person who is going to scam the next person. For everybody's in this just to try and make money off of idiots. Like that's like 99.5% of the current NFT discussion about what people are talking about, right? Is like a variety of companies have seen an opportunity in how they can scam their player bases. And then every other community is like, whoa, 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 I'm not interested in getting scammed. They're like, oh, no, we're not going to scam you. We're just going to offer you the opportunity to purchase these incredible digital items. And people are like, but they're worthless. Like, who's to say, right? So obviously, when it comes to discussion about that stuff, NFTs are a fucking fool's gold scam, and I don't think anybody in this panel would disagree with me on that. But when it comes to the utilization of blockchain and utilizing NFTs in other ways, there's absolutely possibilities in how they could in theory be used in even interesting ways. Like I had a discussion with somebody, you could do them for like corp voting, where you could do them for only people with the goon NFT can get into Asher's fleet or something, right? Like there's a ton of different ways you could set up NFTs to be
Why does
interesting.
that need to be an NFT?
It doesn't necessarily, but I'm just talking like we were talking about legitimate ways in which you could theoretically use NFTs. None of these things are like don't get me wrong, please. Like these are not things that anybody's thinking about. They're not like we were brainstorming like could NFTs actually be a reasonable thing? And the answer is in theory yes. But is the effort of creating that integration worth it? The answer is almost certainly no, right?
Well, they should just let people upload skins, and then like when they can upload skins, they pay to use those skins, and then like they'll just make a fuck ton of money. They don't have to fuck around with NFTs, and then yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways for CCP to make money without getting into the crypto thing, and there's a lot of ways that CCP could like make things that we would throw money at them for. But I do have a question for Villy about the NFT situation and the kind of crypto situation. CCP Rotati in the Declarations of War podcast, and I appreciate we might be jumping ahead here, but he talked about NFTs, especially within the AT, being a prototype for CCP to test the technology, and kind of they're not committed to it, they're not committed to it, they're kind of still trying to figure out where that lands. Was this discussed with
I
the
can't
CSM
answer to that, man.
of...
Like what do you
did you discuss it ahead of it being implemented is kind of my question, and like where were you
I obviously
landing on it?
Yeah, Villy, what did you talk about on the CSM?
Yeah, like what was your NDA conversation? Like, come on, man. Like, I can say I am not a fan of it. Like, I literally just gave you my position. They're absolutely a fucking scam. Like,
so we're in a rare time where I'm in like an incredible agreement with Villy. The big thing you have with NFTs, right? It falls under the Silicon Valley tech bro conversation where every 6 months they end up reinventing the bus and presenting it like a brand new technological invention. and you're going to have that so many times. I think some dude brought an NFT for like a Dune art book and is trying to sell the rights that he doesn't
Oh
own.
god, yeah.
And he was
Just
gonna
like
burn the book or something and then sell the NFT.
sell the pages as NFTs and shit. And it's like, bro, fuck
Yeah,
off.
I heard this story. It's fucking hilarious.
As an artist professionally, right, the concept of taking something that doesn't have scarcity and giving it scarcity for no reason is inherently bullshit as well. Like, it just completely is fucking worthless.
The only thing I've really seen any use of like crypto/NFT, I do a lot of stuff in the IT world and the security world. They talked about how pretty much the only thing I could see ever being feasible is each individual having an NFT that authenticates them as a person when logging in. And that when you go in to log into a website, you say, okay, well, this is me. Here's my NFT. I really have no idea how they would implement it, right? Like it'd be a multi-factor authentication token, whatever you have. And
We've had
that's
those for 20 years.
yeah, but it would just be a new way to do that, right?
So
Because
there's already countries that have like these kind of smart like smart identification, and so you can like plug these smart ID cards into your computer, and it's used for like e-voting and like being able to like identify yourself to a government. Is really cool, and you don't need any of this scam NFT stuff.
yeah.
Oh,
And
LB
that's
LeBlanc
really the
in
only.
chat brought up the book. 2.6 million pounds. They paid 100 times over the estimate price.
Fucking
Yeah.
hell. Also, me and
Listen, it's just
Redline-
people an opportunity to make money, right? Like, you know, who can be at the bottom of the or top of the pyramid quickest, right?
Me and Redline are incredibly excited. We've finally worked out how to stop the Discord overlay showing everyone when they're not talking. It was very cringe.
Cool.
It's Redline here.
I don't know if that was exactly something that we'd announce on stream.
It was exciting,
personally,
dude. It's been annoying us for weeks.
You're doxing him, dude.
I'm not doxing.
it was the first result on Google, and it's been there since November.
Okay. Now we're like incompetent.
I was excited for you, Redline. I was excited for you.
Now.
I mean, I would be more. I would be more. You know what I'm gonna do? While we do this, I am simply going to create an NFT to commemorate this moment where we discovered how to fix this.
Please
and
don't.
Is that like a real NFT or a fake NFT though?
A real
Counterpoint, I am living in your walls.
Stop.
What?
And if you make an NFT, I'll burst out of it.
What?
Okay, I'm making 2 NFTs.
Yeah.
We should have NFTs for the supers that managed to escape from Artake.
Is that our topic now? Or are we switching gears? Do you want to switch gears?
I don't know. Rain
Well,
is the host.
Like,
That's true.
Does anybody think that NFTs? Well, here's the reality. Like, is there anybody that currently thinks the current implementation or the current culture around NFTs is anything but basically like a fool's gold kind of fucking scam?
No, but I'd like to bring attention.
Okay, and then I'll add with like another. Is there anybody that doesn't think there's some possibility in the future where there could be a reasonable use for them at some point?
I don't think there is. I think
not as they are.
Yeah, not right now.
But I wasn't saying how they are. I'm saying that like.
Okay, I'll explain. I don't think there is anything that can be added to Eve which can be done with an NFT that could not be done easier with something else.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that might be a reasonable case.
I'm not even going to say in Eve. I'm just going to say, just generally, without a whole lot of regulation, those things are scams through and through. And there's no way without some guaranteeing body that they could even become a reasonable situation at all.
Okay, but
I think that's reasonable.
I like the person who said that NFTs are IRL RMT. It's just in real life, real money trading.
I love
because that's not what just paying for things with money is, right?
I love the people who are like getting their NFT stolen from them and then like trying to like ask for support to like get their NFTs back. Like that's not how crypto works, buddy. You can't just like.
Well, no, like even still, like there's a big thing that's come out today where some people have had their likenesses stolen and made into NFTs, like, and then sold. And they had nothing to do with it.
Lots of artists have been reporting the same thing as well.
And that should be completely illegal.
But there's nothing anybody can do about it, though.
It is illegal.
It is illegal, yeah.
Yeah, how does it interact with European privacy laws, for example? That can't be undone. It's on the blockchain forever.
Well, it's a copyright infringement, right? Like if an artist creates
Yeah, but for who?
work,
Like,
they
who's gonna get
automatically
caught?
are the owner of the copyright.
And who enforces the reimbursement upon that?
Who enforces the enforcement?
It gets really
hugely
complicated,
complex.
but...
Exactly.
So you're not talking about the same thing, right? You're talking about is it illegal or not illegal, and then
the enforcement of laws is not the same thing as being illegal.
Is
or
very
illegal.
different.
Yeah.
Just because something's illegal doesn't mean it's easily enforced. I mean, that's what you're running into here.
Like, NFTs are fucking dumb.
I feel like we might be finished with this topic now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we've finished up the topic. So we're gonna do.
Did we say
we want more of them, right?
Did we quote the bit where CCP said that the player base and community were generally reacting positively to NFTs? Because I do feel like
yes,
that...
we absolutely did quote that.
Okay, yeah, good.
I think it's important you actually quote them accurately, because otherwise it just makes it so people can ignore what you say.
Are we talking about CCP Retati, or are we talking about on declarations of war, or are we talking about something else? Because I did actually take some time to transcribe CCP Retati's NFT.
That's specifically why I said you want to quote people accurately. Because
I don't know
a big problem is people exaggerating the claims, and then other people going, they didn't say that, right? It creates a situation where if there's valid criticism of what they're saying, you can't actually validly criticize it because people didn't actually say what the exaggerated claims were, even if the thing they did say probably deserves some criticism.
Why would Billy think that's a problem?
I have the
Yeah,
quote
Billy,
here.
did you run
It
into something like
says-
that recently?
I have the quote. It says, enormous players exist in the EVE Online universe, as the interviewer. How do you see the for and against within the community? Let me know what kinds of reactions you get from both sides for the topic as well. And then there's a name. I'm not sure who that actually is.
What's the name?
Samey?
That's CCP Goodfella,
Okay.
brand director for EVE Online.
I would just simply put CCP Goodfella in the thing, honestly.
Anyway, it says, to be honest, I feel player base has accepted this experiment without much objections, probably because EVE already has already sharing a lot of factors with blockchains and cryptography.
How?
What the fuck? Used to not be listened to.
Well, to be fair, what he said is true, right? Like, for the most part, the Alliance Tournament NFTs were not massive areas of contention, right?
I mean,
like, they weren't popular, but
on Reddit saying they were fucking awful and no one wanted them.
For a lot of people involved in the Alliance Tournament as well, there were significant reactions.
Look, I checked a week after they went on sale. CCP had sold like $12 worth of them. If that's
they've not
power to them.
I hear
they've
people
not made
complaining.
a lot of money on that.
I hear people complaining that there's no boundary NFTs, and like they're mad about that.
What?
Well, and that's the thing, isn't it? So, like, the kill mails aren't the biggest thing about the AT. It's the memes. The boundary memes are the number one thing.
Yeah.
We should talk to Swift about boundary NFTs.
So last thing that I'll say about NFTs is that if you're gonna make NFTs, at least make them good, make them relevant, and don't just make them boring. Like, I don't want to mine a rock and get 0.0001 Tezos or Bezos or whatever the fuck the chain is that y'all are using. I don't need it. But what I do need are people to vote in the poll at the top of the Twitch chat, because you're going to determine the next topic that we go into. There's only 10 people have voted so far.
I can't because you banned me from
Why are the apes so bored? Give them some activities.
Well, maybe you shouldn't.
Are you asking for a banana, Cryo?
I don't know. If you're on a yacht club, normally you got stuff to do, but apparently they're bored.
Oh, so you're not asking for a banana, you're asking for champagne.
Yeah.
Oh, I understand. The bored apes, the NFTs. I get it now.
It's a multi-layered joke, Redline.
It was layered. It was layered. Why would we talk about the Brave Purge?
I mean, the Brave Purge is something that should have happened.
Oh, did it? It happened. That's all it was. It just happened, and that's it.
Yeah.
The end.
Inactivity purges are a thing in nullsec sometimes.
Yeah.
Woof.
I would presume elsewhere also.
Everywhere.
Yeah, that's actually a very fair point. But the Brave purge was big And those sort of big purges don't happen without there being kind of like mega corporations. There were what?
it was a
20...
single corp that did the purge, to be clear.
Yeah,
I think
Brave
it's cool
Newbies,
that
right?
they streamed it.
Yeah, that was funny. That was good
Yeah.
memes. I liked that.
Okay, so,
Navrin, if you're
the news-
listening,
the
plus
news
one,
point
my
is
dude.
people who don't play the game got kicked from a corporation.
It's true.
Like,
Yeah.
that's
The
riveting.
only news point I can get out of it is Mans accidentally told us a few logged off Titan locations.
There was one, wasn't
Oof.
Oh no, there were a few like Titans and Supers that just kind of your last location where you were docked. That was broadcast.
I'm sorry, guys, but like the guy that has logged in 2 years better go camp his login spot, right? Like, I mean, there is legit some value in it being like, oh, there's like 8 or 9 Titans left in GE Tech. Clap, 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 right? But
I don't think any of them were in GE Tech.
I mean,
They were in M2.
Oh, oof, that's toxic.
Wait,
Oh, we
so
have a
what do you...
fucking
How do we have a
tie!
tie? How do we have a tie? Alright, so I'm gonna pick a number... Someone in chat, pick a number between 1 and 10.
11.
no,
Wait.
sorry. We
Oilers
have to
number.
go. We
8.
have to go from the
Eight,
where the
eight,
fuck are
eight,
your
eight.
supers log off to the
Alright.
Artak A thing.
So
Carmen,
we actually
you get
did
to pick the
recently-
topic, Carmen.
We did recently actually get out a Supercarrier that was logged off in T5ZI, and he's
Oh,
out and out
God.
of classes now. Wait,
Okay.
why am I choosing something? Let's talk about the Pochven fight, because
God damn it.
things like this fucking boring.
Yeah, the Pochven fight was funny.
I mean, it wasn't that funny. There wasn't much that happened. The anti-frat
Yeah.
coalition got fucked as per usual, and frat didn't. So GG,
Frat-
well played.
Frat
Suck
did
it,
go
idiots.
on.
Counter-Strat coalition.
Like,
Huh?
they had like 1,000 people on that grid. Frat did like
900.
I think, in local.
1,300. Like, yeah, fuck. Also, like the fact they got
The fuck?
1,300 people into Pochven is fucking nuts, and I feel bad for whoever had to do the logistics of that.
somebody
That's a
told me
lot
they
of
actually
money,
had
to be fair.
1,500.
You
Well,
put
it's-
shuttles through a wormhole. It's not very difficult.
Yeah, and I don't think even like in worst case scenario, you just filament everybody
No,
in.
it's
and then
not.
burn
Yeah,
to
they
your
didn't
destination.
wormhole.
But yeah, I assumed that this was primarily filaments, and the filaments cost a chunk of change. Like it's not
Frat
huge,
were
but when you
paying
start
them
talking
in
about 25
wormhole
people per filament,
15
then-
actually.
15. Oh, right. So you're talking about 1,000 filaments to get that massive amount of people in without
What?
wormholes.
What?
Frat were
Do you know
There
math?
are wormholes.
Frat were
So-
feeding in for like 12 hours. before
Sorry.
this felt like it's
Yeah,
not like
no, that's my
immediately-
fault. My bad maths.
But also there are
52
wormholes.
filaments.
There are wormholes in Pochven, and there are
86
exit
filaments.
holes. So you don't just need. You could just use filaments, or you could not. You could just simply go into the wormhole and show up where you need to be.
It depends because you like Poch has mechanics for like deciding where you want to like end up in space, and
Well, no,
so
you-
it's split into like 3.
Well, no,
I
you
wanna say.
simply just find the wormhole that goes where you want it to go.
That might not be one though.
Yeah, but there's a pretty good chance that over the course of 24 hours there will be one.
And a lot of the Pochven systems are close to fraternity space, so close enough that they will have wormholes nearby.
They're in
Not
war space, so
necessarily.
aren't they?
No, they have wormholes both in drone regions, which is why Horde always has good
Oh,
access.
Rasa is right though. We are really overcomplicating getting into
Yeah.
Pochven. They got
And-
there.
It does pose a challenge, to be fair. I think on a large scale, like, and getting the ships into Pochven is probably the more interesting part.
Yeah, they
The
all
fact that they
I feel like the larger challenge here is getting over this conversation point.
cringe.
It's not
But
that.
they got like I haven't seen a D scan, but they got like at least 1,000 ships into Poch, right?
Yeah,
Many,
something
many
like that.
Yeah, it's like that's probably not trivial.
Many people took a wormhole.
Well, I mean,
They
you can
didn't
run full.
wormhole in common, but okay.
You sure they didn't wormhole in?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
How are you
actually
sure?
am.
there will.
I'm fairly sure.
They always have at least.
Sure,
I
fairly
see.
sure, very quickly there.
Yeah.
Pochven
I see.
always has wormholes leading to near where the systems used to be in K space,
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it sounds like a
How-
couple of people don't understand
How
how the Pochven mechanics
fucking
work
long
here.
have you
and a
spent
lot
talking
of
about the
Pochven,
fact
including
that
Nalvula,
you
is
managed to
used to be near frat space.
System. Who gives a single shit how they got that?
Mav, apparently.
Yeah.
Mav
What?
really needs to know how to do this for his future invasion plans.
Yeah, I'm gonna invade Poch.
Look, I have been to Pochven one time, and it was like 12 hours before that fight. It's really not as difficult as you're making out.
Oh, I'd like to see you, get
You
a
can
full
you can literally get a wormhole
within.
within. You can
with
literally get a
restrict-
wormhole within 5 jumps of your fucking destination. You can very quickly run 200 shuttles through it or more per wormhole. Like, it's not fucking rocket science.
Does Twitch have mid-roll ads?
Yeah,
It's kind of rocket science.
Apparently.
The thing that would be more impressive is the fact that they got so many hulls into Pochven.
Holes.
That is what I was kind of pivoting onto, but people wanted to focus on what I said before. Like, either way, getting line members to do what you want as an FC is not always the simplest thing, right? And people are obviously going to fuck it up, but the fact that 1,300 people managed to get in there, I think, is impressive.
Okay. Is the fact that 1,300 F1 pushers did what the FC told them to do really the best news we have?
No,
Yes.
it's not.
There's
We
stuff
have
like
a
the fight.
we have a
There's
list
lot
of like.
really interesting stuff about the fight that we can talk about.
So first off,
before
we
we
do have a
get
giveaway in
into
the
the
chat.
fight
Ticket
itself.
space and a number that'll give you a ticket. I think. I don't know. It might not work. We'll see. But there's like a whole bunch of stuff with this. So the one thing. Go ahead.
Just before we get into that fight itself, I want to congratulate Fraternity for pivoting away from their 2-day war, 1-day war, however long it lasted, into a Pochven deployment, however you say it, that quickly. Congratulations, FRT.
Okay, but Dirk, let's be real. They were ready to just slug out an entire war, and then they won, and it's like, well, crap. Like,
yeah, but pivoting across in what about
Filaments doesn't
7
make it that hard
days?
to pivot.
Like,
actually putting
Mav,
all
have
of
you
your effort
actually-
towards something else in
So
7 days is
Mav has literally gone in the space of 5 minutes from, wow, it's really impressive that Frat managed to do it, to, well, it's really unimpressive.
but
that they
you-
managed
you-
to do it.
yeah, but that's how
Hang
about
on.
how long Mav lasts with anything. So
No,
you know,
the
moving on.
point is you can filament from anywhere, so it doesn't matter where they were deployed or staged at that point in time.
You still need to get your guys to have the filaments. You still need to direct your guys to get the wormholes. Deploy
Yeah, I already said
the
it wasn't
ship.
trivial, but yeah.
But then
It was an impressive thing to do in
I
the
said
space of
that.
about a week.
And everyone was like, "Oh, it wasn't."
And then you changed your mind, and now I'm laughing at you because you changed your mind.
I just think
Just
it's
giving props to Fraternity for that. That's all.
I just think it's funny that like, and I gotta give Fraternity even more props, but they won their war faster than Pappy left Delve. That's how fast they won their war.
Alright, so we've been reduced from Fraternity moving some units into Pochven to Lamau. Did you know that Pappy lost the war? Jesus fucking Christ.
Wait,
Yeah,
who
pretty
said
much.
Pappy lost the war? What?
Kurama did.
I wasn't even listening because everything that comes out of his mouth is bullshit.
Is that on the bingo card?
We don't
Usually
have
it's right-
one.
I don't think
It
so.
should be.
I've never heard that from a goon before.
Listen, if it's not on the bingo card, then I feel cheated because I gave literally everyone a free bingo square.
I'll be real. Is anything not on the bingo card anymore? Like CCP couldn't
So, like,
announce.
if we're actually going to talk about this
super
stuff,
carriers,
one
and
of the
it would still be on the
interesting
bingo card.
One of the interesting things that happened during that Poch fight was Rote had a super on their Fortizar, and they were using it to reclone. So people were getting straight back into ships on the right side, which I think is definitely something interesting to talk about. I don't think it's been done before in Poch.
How long can we talk about a supercarrier cloning?
The recloning mechanic is quite interesting, I think, especially for Poch.
Okay, I agree. That's that topic over. Let's move on to the next one.
It is topical. We're talking about the Pochven fight in
Okay.
Navula, you
I swear to God, like, if we let you host the show, we would be done in about 5 minutes.
It's a good job I'm not the host. It's Rain or Redline.
No, not you. He's talking about Aqualung over there. If Aqualung was hosting the show would be over because this dude doesn't want to talk about anything. Aquila, what do you want to talk about, Aquila? Let's talk about whatever. Hold on, wait a second. Let's talk about whatever Aquila wants to talk about, since our topics aren't good enough for him. So what's on your mind, Aquila?
It's going to be null sex shitters like it was every Thursday.
And Mav still can't shut up and let Aquila talk.
I'm
Mav,
not
shut the fuck
saying-
up.
I'm not saying your topics are bad, but you are spending an hour talking about something of which nobody here was there, and then we all know nothing about it.
I was there.
I was there.
Actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
so shut the fuck up, Aquila.
And it was my Fortizar. The fuck?
Yeah.
Cap.
You want to say more or what? Do you want to talk about more shit you don't know about Aquila? Is that what you want to do? Because that sounds like what you want to do.
Going to frat.
Come on now. Come on
And
now.
real talk though, like
Come on.
the quality of Trash Talk Thursday massively went up when Aquila stopped coming on and just screaming about how nullsec shitters kept talking.
Jesus Christ, is this show now
It's
vent
Trash
your
Talk
spleen
Tuesday,
about
dude.
Trash Talk
It's
Thursday?
it's
Jesus.
fucking Trash Talk Tuesday. It's whatever the fuck we want it to be, okay? And this goddamn giveaway is still not working. I swear. I swear to God.
I'd say at least I brought up a different topic. Like
What, Pappy?
The Poch fight is interesting. There just isn't, I don't know, any like actual discussion on it because people want to be disruptive.
Sir Robin, I'm way louder than the others because I was literally screaming into my microphone. I was so mad at Aquila.
Wow. Okay.
Also, Mav, that wasn't meant to be a dig at you. That was meant to be a dig at Aquila.
Does anyone have anything to actually discuss about the Pochven fight then?
Not really.
Yes,
it was a
I
short
was
topic,
about
honestly.
The super recloners.
It's not a discussion. It's just a fact. They were using a super.
Okay, and no one else.
All right, no,
has done
I
this so
actually I have a point on that front. Somebody actually used a super recloner to any sort of value.
I mean,
Yes, they
we've
did.
been using them. Other people have been using them. Like it's happened before in nullsec, but like the fact that it's happening in Poch is interesting. It's not like you can get more supers into Poch, right?
Just the general use of them is interesting to me. I'm not aware that they are particularly well used, and I'm sure that CCP would tell us that they are the best thing since sliced bread if CCP had an opportunity.
No,
but
NFTs are the best thing since sliced bread.
Well, it's a relatively simple mechanic when you look into it, and if you can't see the value of it, then I just don't even know what to tell you.
No, I can see the value of it. I don't see it in terms of
incredibly valuable.
If your groups aren't using them, you're massively missing out. Basically, like people who know what they're doing in this game are using them. Like if you think they're not being used, then you're blind.
They are massively useful in Pochven compared to nullsec, because if you die in Pochven, you get booted the fuck out. But
I
have to filament back in.
That is very
Again,
nice.
I see the value in them. I just don't see them being used very much in terms of the way I play the game. Is all. And
yeah, I mean, it's a fair point to make that even in nullsec, even they're remarkably underutilized, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of my point. It was interesting for me that was a key point in this apparent fight. I thought that was curious. That's all.
Well, thank you. That was an elegant discussion. Thank you, Doc. Mav, you should learn from him.
Shut the fuck up, Aquila.
I feel like you're bringing the tone down quite a lot here, Aquila.
Yeah. It's okay. He can do that. That's his prerogative. And our prerogative is to just not listen to him if we don't want to. That's kind of fun.
He doesn't even know what he's talking about because he was no one in this Discord was even there.
Thankfully, though,
I'm actually kind of curious what he thought we should be talking about instead.
Well, before we do that, Aquila, no, I'm gonna give you the floor in a second. I want to make sure everybody in the chat type !ticket because there's a giveaway going right. It's working! !ticket. And when we finally hear what Aquila wants to talk about, I will end the giveaway. So 5-10 minutes from now. No, it's not. It's fine. Shut up.
Oh, okay.
I won't need 5 minutes. Basically, my stance on this is that Redline was paid $300 to delete the Discord and the talk show and didn't do it.
It was $250.
Actually, he wasn't paid to delete the talk show.
Jesus Christ! Aquila can't even manage 10 seconds without Mav
because he got it wrong.
Mav.
He was wrong.
He was. We were correcting him. That's okay. That's fair. He was being corrected.
Carry on, Aquila.
Because one, it was $250, and two, I paid those. Those have both been. Those are things that people actually. It's fine. We worked it out. You got muted for an hour. The other guy got a fancy title. Everybody's kosher.
Well, I was speaking in Zimbabwe dollars, so it was 300. But oh yeah, I don't
I'm
think
less convinced by the Zimbabwean dollars than I was by the US dollars, but that's fine.
Dirk, let him talk.
Yeah, I'm really glad this talking point's got a lot of legs in it.
Yeah, we should just stop. We should cancel the show.
Forever?
So that's your topic?
Is that your
Canceling the show?
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the last one, guys. Aquila wants us to cancel the show, so we're gonna be done after this one. So I hope you've enjoyed the run of Trash Talk. No, what? Stop it.
Can I just say Aquila actually isn't in Diva?
No,
like he's actually actively making Diva look like 10 times worse than it actually is right now.
Is that even possible?
Yeah, that's pretty hard.
Look, you have Jeremy and Hannibal. Like, come on now.
Jeremy is no longer allowed to post in the cesspool.
And Hannibal is?
I mean, at least they didn't have Marius.
Yeah,
I miss Marius.
Marius is an improvement.
Although I will agree, Crow, Hannibal is an awful poster.
Yeah, Marius was like a terrible poster, but at least he had coherent thoughts. Hannibal...
God, I really live in this warlock dude's like brain rent free. He just talks about me in Twitch chat. Literally all he does.
Jesus Christ, you don't acknowledge the Twitch chat gremlins, Mav. Come on.
Of course you do. And also, I don't think that's true. Warlock, I'm going to come to your defense. If they're...
Goofy devs?
So
Dr. Whooms?
I tell you what, Warlock, if there are not more than 10 messages about Mav in your message history, I'm going to mute Mav for the rest of the show.
Pog.
I guarantee you there are. Have fun reading those messages. 1, 2, 3,
Don't
4,
count them out loud. That's not the point of this.
5.
Okay, so anyways, the next topic. So since we talked about Pochven, one of the cool things about that Pochven fight was that if that Fortizar would have actually been killed, everything that was still contained within it would have dropped because it has wormhole mechanics. You know what else has wormhole mechanics? Abandoned structures, like the one that was killed in Artak ARKN by the Goonswarm Federation over this weekend.
That structure that was an historic Keepstar, the first ever abandoned Keepstar in EVE Online.
In Nullsec, yes.
I just want to throw out that my Alliance kill board got eternally fucked by that, so thank you, Goon.
Are you sure it was the first abandoned one? I could have sworn there was one in the drones.
No, there was the first abandoned
Nothing
one.
dropped. Okay.
First abandoned Keepstar in EVE Online, as far as we can tell.
The first, so there was a Loop Canata before, and that was
it was Wormhole
one.
Yeah,
that was a Wormhole one.
That seems like a truly unique event in the game. It would be actually, that might be a kill mail that someone might be willing to pay money to get an NFT of.
You shut the fuck up right now, Carmen, for a start. But
right,
yeah,
but ironically, I'm actually not joking, right? Like that might be something. That kind of sounds like something that might not be a stupid idea, right?
What I'm hearing is that I need to make an NFT of that kill mail.
So here's my thing on this, and I'm told that I'm not the only person that feels this way, but I feel like you guys should have just unanchored the thing.
Hey, Goons.
How are they going to pay off their war bonds if they just unanchor it?
That is true. You can't sell supers for war bonds if you don't have any supers to sell, but still, it's kind of scummy to just unanchor it, right? Or to abandon it.
Why would they unanchor it?
Yeah,
but have you just used the term "kinda scummy" in relation to Goonswarm?
I did.
I did. Lord 2022.
Yeah,
I'm
trying.
2007 wants a word with you because, I think we're a little bit behind the curve here, Red.
I'm trying not to goons. I'm trying.
Wizard hat.
I'm trying. Okay, it's out of the bag. Wizard hat, FanFest, all that. But I'm not trying to gurgoons too much here because that's not my thing. I'm just saying.
I mean, you say that, but that's pretty gurgoons.
You're literally a fucking goon pet, all right? You are in the hero co. Goon pet, shut up.
Last I checked, we weren't goon pets and weren't Blue Lagoon.
You should check again.
I don't know.
Goon pet. As opposed to you, Mav, who is a pet.
I'm not a goon pet, no.
Different, but I would have simply not transferred my Keepstar on, transfer my Keepstar to DJ's retirement fund unprompted.
Yeah, okay, but it was kind of prompted though, wasn't it? Isn't that the standard operating thing where if you are going to join the Imperium, you'd transfer your Keepstar to DJs?
Unprompted is the word here.
Usually you
Okay,
talk
sure,
to the
like,
people you're going to do it with first.
Yeah.
Sure, unprompted, I get that, but like, so they talked to people in Ranger Regiment, right? Or was it just like, all right, this is happening, we
owned a
fucking
Ranger
going, boom,
regiment.
boom, boom.
We understand that they basically owned people in Ranger Regiment, which was a thing that was suggested. Okay. This all dates back a little while, but basically, at one point there was a conversation about
PIBC,
Bunny,
right?
Miss Rabbit, as we knew them, who was involved in Ranger Regiment. We were assured that they had been kind of taken out of the Ranger Regiment leadership whole thing. They were also involved in Army of Mangoes. We knew that at the time, which was why this conversation happened. Here we are 2 years later. AOM decided to talk to us about transferring across their Keepstar for an ACL deal. We took the ACL deal because we didn't see a downside to it, obviously. Then when AOM decided to merge into Ranger Regiment and Mantu made his State of the Alliance, State of the Coalition kind of thing, we realized that
Wait a second.
Everything was not as it
I
had
need
been.
to interrupt you. Because I don't know if you meant to say this or if this is like an incorrect thing that you said, but did you just say that they made a deal to transfer you the Keepstar for ACLs and that you took the deal?
Army of Mangoes approached us, or something happened where there was a deal with Goonswarm where they would transfer us the Keepstar for a 26-hour ACL deal. And then they joined Ranger Regiment. And the joining of Ranger Regiment
after you guys took the deal, took the Keepstar.
After the deal for the Keepstar, yes.
Okay, so
the
after
joining of Ranger Regiment
so
was
it,
the thing
it wasn't
that took everyone
so it
by
wasn't
surprise.
actually unprompted then. It wasn't unprompted at all, right? They made a fucking deal with you, and you stabbed him in the back. The fuck?
For the Keepstar.
They made a deal that was then kept, and then after that there was no deal, and then they learned that, hey, Ranger Regiment or AOM is trying to do this really shitty and scummy thing. Well, fuck them, we're not going to do that.
I'll be very clear here. We made a deal for the Keepstar. We made a deal for them to be able to evac their assets. They said that they wanted out, is basically as I understand it.
Like their assets out or out of the deal?
Their assets out. So we had the ACL agreement. They made the ACL agreement. And then they suddenly joined Ranger Regiment. We had no warning about that. That was just way out of left field.
You said, time's up, Mantu. Change the name of the Keepstar and said, fuck you and the assets that we made a deal that you could get out in exchange for the Keepstar.
The Keepstar with a no abandon clause like the GE Tech one.
We gave AOM their 26 hours or whatever it was of ACL access. Like, they had access to get their shit out. We honored our deal with AOM.
It kind of sounds like you guys took that deal and fucked them in the assets. That was really good. That was a good joke in the chat. I liked it. I liked the joke. Thank you, Skizzlex.
Oh my god.
I mean, take your joke. That's fine. But that was what happened. There was we honored our deal with AOM, and then they decided to try and reverse merge into an Imperium alliance with literally no communication. And Mittens has said that publicly, that there's no leaks here going on.
Yeah, no, there's no leaks here, and that's fine. So without prior communication, so do you? And I'm sure that somewhere you have the text of the deal, right? I'm sure it was brokered somewhere. But within that deal, there wasn't anything about where they were planning on going when they said they wanted out?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think that would be arranged by us, but according to the most recent announcement from Mantu, is they're going to low sec to sleep for a while, I believe.
To sleep on the Serenity couch. and
Yeah,
make
they
sure they
got
don't
the
lose all
Serenity
their shit there
giving it
too.
to push them there. Yeah.
So
They've lost their
AOM's
space in Eve Echoes, and they're losing space, I believe, in Serenity, or they're
They
getting
should-
shot at in Serenity.
They should try joining Winter Coalition.
You know what I think
Yeah,
the
that'd
Winter
best...
Coalition just killed them.
So the crazy thing though with this, and I know that it's a lot of it's about the loot, right? But what is happening right now to AOM in general, so for anybody who doesn't know who AOM is, they're the big guys on Serenity, which is the Chinese server. They own like 80% of nullsec space. Anything happens in nullsec, they know about it, they're in control of it. It's insane. But now people on Serenity are attacking AOM. PIBC as they're called on Serenity. They've lost all of their holdings, probably, and a ton of their assets on Tranquility, and they're getting their shit pushed in Echoes as well.
Yeah, so as we understand it, Mantu, their leader, is a big player over on Serenity and also does a lot on the Eve Echoes server. The way Toilet Eve works, I'm not sure 100%, but he's just very busy elsewhere from Tranquility and didn't really want to be involved too much in the Tranquility Army of Mangoes alliance. And so, this deal happened, and then they tried to reverse merge into the Imperium, and hey, trying to take over one of our alliances from the inside. Really not great.
Well, and that's
It's not really
another.
trying if they already have like characters in the leadership of the corp, though, is it?
Yeah.
I mean,
This is the point, and has been again said by Mittens. This is no new information here. We talked to them about this, and they'd said that they'd separated themselves from AOM and that Miss Rabbit kind of leadership aspect. So
you just believe them?
They'd done a lot of work to try and work with us on that sort of topic. So yeah.
So they're not getting kicked from the Imperium anymore?
I mean, that's worked out real well for
No,
them.
no, they're out. They're already out.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna throw in my 2 cents, and yeah, letting the Keepstar go abandoned and shooting all the assets is pretty scummy. But
Are you sure you're allowed to say that as a goon pet?
shut up, Mav. But it's just as
allowance is
scummy.
cancelled.
It's just as scummy as taking over another alliance, just being like, oh hey, we're all merging into you now, and your alliance is now ours. Fuck all you. Like, I don't know, those 2 things seem pretty similar in terms of shitty behavior.
Look, we have successfully transferred Keepstars with no abandon clauses. They could have arranged it and didn't.
Okay, but
Sounds
did
like
they
a problem.
know that they could have arranged that? Like, did they know that was a... I don't know, man. I don't get
Pretty
it.
public knowledge that we've done it with Keepstar.
I think it's pretty obvious that the AOM leadership fucks up pretty bad, right? Let's not rub it. I think we need to rub it in too much.
I mean,
Like,
somebody asked if they knew, could they get whatever clause? I think it's
Question would be, would they know if they thought they should have needed it? It'd probably be the better way to say.
maybe they should have just asked. Like,
It's fucking Goonsville. They should have known.
Well, I mean, at the time they were their ally, right? So like,
AOM were never our ally, just as a start.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Yeah, they were.
And
they'd been
No,
allied
they
for
really
several
weren't.
months.
Believe we covered this last Tuesday.
And this
And-
is a point.
Gerg, I'm sorry. I just want.
we stand by our deals. If you make a deal with us,
Apparently not.
we'll stand by it.
We talked
Hell,
about
we
this last
stood
Tuesday,
by-
but we don't trust goons.
You don't trust goons. That's fair enough. I'm happy to take your distrust, but hell, we managed to trust Legacy for 2 years, 3 years.
No, you
however long that
didn't.
took.
Come
I
on
thought that
now.
was 4. Was that since 2016?
No,
it's
it
4, yeah.
was 2017 when that deal was struck.
Hey, you guys that won the skins, by the way, it's a random skin from the Scope Syndicate, whatever it is. DM the New Eden Post Twitch channel your in-game name so I can send you your skin. Thank you.
Let's be
Did
honest
I
as
win?
well about this deal
No.
with Legacy for 2 years or whatever it was.
What,
The
the
whole
non-invasion pact
the whole
that
point
was
of
published?
that deal was that they were trying to avoid a situation where Legacy and Test and Fire and such would team up with PanFam and such and come and kick goons over, right? Which is pretty much exactly what happened during World War B2. Obviously didn't finish
Apart
the
from
job
the
right,
fact
but
that you didn't kick us over, so
raised pretty
we're
much
all
all
having
your
fun
space,
here.
right? But the point I'm getting at, right, is I would say that bargain was struck more out of fear than trust.
And yet,
And did goons not keep that agreement?
You know that we'll stick to our deals. Come on. You can't deny the fact that if we agree a deal,
deals until you
no one is arguing that point. Literally nobody. You're arguing against nobody.
Well, I mean, Mav is arguing against it.
It's Mav. Who listens to Mav?
Hang on. The whole I'm not saying that they haven't stuck to their deals up until now, but this whole attitude of doing deals with goons because they stick to their word is actually not a great idea, because they can stick to the deals until they stop sticking to those deals, and at that point, how much have they got to kind of use, right? Like the Keepstar, they can fuck with that. The other Keepstars they bought, they can fuck with those. Yeah.
Or why don't you just be specific in your deals when dealing with them? Like that that seems to have worked for a lot of people.
Yeah, up until this point. At some point, what I'm saying is at some point, goons are going to probably stop sticking to those deals.
Why probably?
At what point are we going to stop sticking to the deals?
What have we done in the past to make
I'm not saying now. Maybe it's in 5 years, maybe it's in 10 years, but I reckon at some
you're being
point
paranoid.
in time.
But what
You're
evidence
being
is there of
paranoid,
that?
is what you're saying.
What evidence is there of that?
You've got a history of being a shitty alliance in general. Your people harass people about personal stuff. Your alliance.
Maybe they deserve it.
They hang the
no.
fuck on.
Maybe deserve it? Whoa!
This is way too far here, Mav. You need to calm the fuck down.
Hang on.
You just said maybe they deserve personal harassment.
Well, I don't know.
To be fair,
no one deserves personal IRL harassment.
Some people
Can we
do.
just, especially no, it's a video game.
I deserve it.
No,
So-
you don't. It's a
Good guys,
video
by the
game.
way.
Wow.
I just want to point out that I've been in my 10 years of being part of the Pappy alliances. I have definitely been.
Hasn't existed for 10 years.
Okay, well,
My
the Pappy.
God, I'm so glad I
alliances-
turned you down, Mav.
Jesus Christ.
That general people of the people that don't like goons, in my 10 years of playing this game and existing in them, I can definitely say I've seen my fair share of personal harassment. So I hate to tell you, but goons aren't the only one that does it.
No,
It's just they're more
there are.
publicly.
You are
so
spot
here
on.
we
I am not saying that the
So-
only people who have ever engaged in harassment in the history of EVE Online are goons, but they do seem to have a habit of actively encouraging it at times.
Jesus
You're just saying we're really
Christ,
good at it.
Everyone has that habit if you decide to
I don't
focus
think
on
Test Alliance-
individual.
I don't
Whoa,
think
don't
Especially
want to go
goons.
there.
currently actively encouraging that.
All
and
right,
I think
friends.
that-
I feel like I'm being
Yeah.
harassed by
It-
Mav by being
Let's-
forced to listen to this.
Let's
It's
try to
getting
get let's
weird.
try to
But,
get
like,
one
shut it
person.
down.
Let's try to get one person at a time talking here. But anyways, continue, because this
fuck.
is kind of quality content right now. I'm just saying, this is what
No,
the people
it's
came here to
not.
see. What do you mean? This is perfect.
It's a bunch of idiots yelling at each other. Okay, they're just
You're
trash talk dudes.
literally a goon, Pat. Okay,
That's
stop
the show,
talking.
dude.
Okay,
That's the
go
whole
toast an
premise of
iHub
the
about
show.
it.
It's just not funny. I did toast the iHub. It's just
We
not
have-
funny.
2
None of
websites
this is
proving
funny.
otherwise.
It just
Two.
isn't funny.
You telling us that we're abusive as fuck is also not funny, but that's what's
mean,
going
it
on
happens.
here.
But it is
so-
true. You guys are abusive as fuck.
Every single group, Eve, in NullSec Eve, has been abusive at one time or the other.
That's
There-
it.
Especially
That's
There
absolutely
is
true.
no alliance.
Been in most of the
Alright,
groups,
but-
so I do know
I
it's a
think-
fact.
I think it would be better to say every large nullsec group, throw that modifier, because there's lots of small groups that
No,
don't.
I would agree with you, Billy. Every
Billy's
large
got a good
nullsec
point.
group
Yeah.
has been abusive
How
at
can you
one time
agree
or
with
another.
Okay, so let me finish my
I
statement.
mean, just be fair,
So,
it's
let's
not
be
just
clear.
goons.
No, so every large nullsec group, and I say large because you need that amendment, because a lot of small groups don't do this, but every large nullsec group has so many people that it's going to have people that are mentally disjointed, let's say, or who take things way too personal. right?
For
And so
sure.
that's always going to be something with large groups.
For sure.
The Imperium, however, is the only one that encourages this.
That's not true.
Tell me another group that encourages it.
I've been in Test. It was encouraged there when I was in Test. I've been in Black Legion. It was a fucking thing in Black Legion. It was highly encouraged there. I've been with Pandemic. Wasn't in there, but I flew with them.
Tell me a time when it was ever encouraged in Test that I was there, or maybe this is before.
You weren't there. You were a goon at the time.
Okay, so 2015.
But you're saying never, and I'm telling you that's not true.
In the modern age of
speaking of maybe, but I've been in most of these big groups. I'm telling you, it's prevalent everywhere at some degree or another.
Absolutely, nobody's debating that.
Well, you just said it wasn't in Test.
I think what we all have to stop and accept here is that
when you start
dealing with organizations on the level of modern day Test, modern day goons, modern day a lot of nullsec alliances, to be perfectly honest, when you start dealing with groups that are 2,000 people, real people, not characters, but real people and above, you are gonna have some individuals who are not.
Yes.
They're not actually in a situation where you want to accept them, but you don't know that until after you've accepted them.
Absolutely. Nobody. I don't think anybody's debating this, right? Like,
we all have to accept that these things happen, but it's not a.
We don't have to accept
function
it.
of the culture.
Nobody accepts it, but like,
we have
you
to
accept
that these people will run into your organization at certain points, right?
You have to accept that there will always be incidents, and then you work to make those incidents as minimal as possible. You work to deal with people when they happen, and so on. The problem is that there's only one large organization that in the modern day actively encourages this activity.
I see where you're going here, and I'm gonna deny it vehemently.
Does anyone here dispute that the Imperium has absolutely encouraged people to target me?
So I will say this.
No, you're a goon, Pat.
So I will say this. There definitely, especially during the war, was a lot of name calling of Villy, and I mean talking
it's not just
shit.
Villy, it's Villy, it's Ratati, it's Gobbins. It's Progod has been less.
I would
yes.
I would put it to you, Villy, as the claimant, to go and find a sentence where we've go and harass Villy. Go and find it.
Well, here's the
Find
thing,
the
right?
CSM ping. Find the CSM ping right now.
Does not encourage me. Does not me encouraging alliances to go and harass you. It's me calling you a fucking
true or false? Did you literally get a Twitch warning for encouraging harassment on the fucking Imperium show?
No,
well,
I'm not
the Imperium channel, whatever the fuck.
You're asking someone who's
he
not
doesn't
involved.
Fucking know.
I can assure you, as far as I'm tracking, you did.
Go prove it.
So here's what I will say.
Let me go prove it for you.
So here's
that's what I'm putting to you. If you're going to claim something, come with receipts, bitch.
So
because Twitch shares the receipts. Shut the fuck up.
The other point here is that are you?
Well, then disprove me. Because you absolutely can blow through.
Director Bob, the meta show will be slightly delayed so we can make fun of Villy's CSM CCP interview, which is about to be live here.
Yeah. Before we get into all of that, are we really going to suggest that the Mittani isn't getting called out, that Brisk Rubal isn't getting called out, that JMA is in a Sasha Elias, that every
because we don't give a fuck about them, dude.
On these sides is not getting called out. Everyone's getting called out.
No shit.
Reddit, dude.
No shit. They're not getting called out. What do you mean?
Hang on. Our leadership isn't actively encouraging our player base to go and harass those people.
Okay, can I throw something?
Like, we don't sit on a fucking Twitch show every week talking shit about people and...
I'm sorry, what is the name of this Twitch show?
I was gonna say, wait, what the fuck do we do?
Mav.
I was referring to the meta show.
We're here on a show called Trash Talk Tuesday, and you're saying that we're not here talking shit about other people every week. Come on.
Our leadership doesn't run a show that spouts propaganda every week, which is used as a platform for harassment
on this one quite a bit often.
One of the things I like is that my alliance leadership doesn't have a show where they make themselves look bad.
Not yet.
Every week.
I mean, your alliance is just bad. Anyway.
What alliance are you in, Greg?
Here's the thing, right?
Wait, how am I a goon pet, dude? Goons don't even understand.
Dude, it's been like 5 minutes, bro. Why are you even here?
Just see.
Can we get the goon pet thing added to the bingo card for next week?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Mav just has this thing where we're a goon pet and I'm retired.
Now that
so
Spicy's here, should I get Arcadius on and maybe?
Yeah, go ahead. Like, what's he gonna say? I'm retired, dude. Like, I don't care.
I think he's running a fleet right now.
What do you mean retired?
All right,
Okay,
so
wait, hold up, wait a second. We gotta stay to the topic. Actually, are we gonna continue that topic? Because everyone knows goons are toxic.
To say,
the most toxic. Oh, you do?
What
okay.
do you mean retired?
Tell us. Shut up.
All right, oh my god, Spicy. All right.
Sorry, someone was asking a question.
So the thing with the meta show is that you've got the Mittani going on talking mad shit, which by itself I don't think isn't really that bad. Like, yeah, okay, he's calling names, he's doing all that stuff. He's just shit talking. But with Goon's history of, name calling and harassing, and the fact that there are a bunch of people in these big null blocks that sometimes take things too far, the people that take it too far in set alliances can go and they can look at that and they can see their leader calling all these names and staying relatively somewhere behind a line. They might look at that and say, oh, well, my leader's doing it, so I can take it like 100 steps further. And so when you've got that kind of thing, it can appear as if, okay, goons are trying to, encourage their members to go and do it.
The outright suggestion that other Alliance leadership members have not said things like this in the past is hilarious to me.
Find one.
Because should I go and find the Grath Telkin yelling about retards?
Yeah, you should.
Is this where we're at?
Grath Telkin was never the leader of an alliance.
Actually, he was leader PL.
Actually, he was leader PL.
Yeah.
But let's be clear. Grath didn't say that. Where did Grath say that? I remember.
All right, I'm actually gonna have to go find the.
No, but where did he say it? Was this in a private mumble chat?
No,
or
this was in a published recording from a mumble chat, probably at the time or something. But it was from a fleet that he was FCing, and it was recorded and then published later on. Right? These things happen. These things are said. And I think we have to accept that they are said, and they are said potentially.
We don't have to accept it.
Also,
Okay.
wasn't
So
Creature...
wait a second. So wait. So if we're accepting this thing has been said, what was the context of this? Obviously, without saying the words that you're not allowed to say on Twitch.
The
so
point
you're
here is that
Dirk, shut up.
you're in the heat
Shut up,
of the
Dirk.
moment.
No, Dirk. That's not. What's the context? So Graf did mention something about retired people, right? And then what did he say? Go attack these retired people in the Twitch channel while they're trying to do something completely unrelated to me and what I want to do, but go attack them anyways. Is that what Grath did when he was talking about retired people? Yes or no?
No, I don't think
Easy
Twitch
answer.
existed when he made the comment.
Easy
I don't think
answer.
Twitch
Yes or
existed
no?
at the time.
Okay, but at the same time, I don't think I've ever heard the Mittani directly say, go attack this person. It's always been implied, and because
there really is the receipts for that.
Dirk.
That's why I was talking about the Twitch thing earlier, right? Like
again, I've never seen them, so I can't actually
I
say.
need Dirk to give me a yes or no.
Okay, everyone has heard the Wizard Hat recording.
Gerg,
Everyone
be
has
quiet.
heard the Mittani say
Gerg,
go attack someone.
Gerg, be quiet. Dirk.
On the
yes or no?
Retired people situation, yes, the retired people situation was a very public.
Okay, and who did it direct attacks towards?
It was a direct attack towards his
Okay, but
fucking
did it
fleet members,
okay.
Redline.
Are you kidding me? That's your comparison? A world of comparisons.
Look, dude,
a world
if
of
you're gonna
comparisons,
start-
and that's the
if-
one that you bring up is people
if you're gonna
talking.
talk, if you're gonna talk about people actually
Bro.
abusing other people,
Bro, Dirk, what
and
we're talking
gonna come
about
out with
very plainly.
examples.
Hold on 1 second. What we're talking about, we're
people
not
said mean
talking.
things in Fleet.
We're not talking about what alliance leaders say to their alliance members. We're talking about alliance leaders that direct people to attack something completely different because they don't like a person that's on the stream. That's what it. That's what it was.
Really funny. We bring this up for about a month in a row because some of y'all have the biggest fucking victim complexes in the fucking world.
All right, so I will say that Rain did just DM me the message of basically
It's
of
posted
the
in guest.
Matani.
It's
Yeah,
posted in guest chat too, so for folks here who
yeah,
want to
of
see
the
it.
Matani
It was
basically
a-
saying
it
we're
was a
gonna make
ping
fun
to
of
the Imperium.
we're gonna make fun of Villy, which is
No,
I mean
whoa,
yeah,
whoa,
it's kind
whoa.
of scummy.
Let's be very clear here. It was that the meta show was delayed
Uh-huh.
because Villy here was on the CCP stream, and we wanted to let people watch.
Okay, no, that's not what I
So
fucking
we
said.
can
It
make
says-
fun of
yeah.
Villy's CSM/CCP interview, which is
On
about
the
to be
meta
live
show.
here. Link.
Yeah, we're gonna make fun of it on the meta show.
So
we
let's
did.
not
kick
make
his
fun
fun
of
off
somebody on
with
the
a
meta show?
bang.
If you were going to make fun of it on the meta show, you didn't need to link the stream so that all of your players who you knew would like harass him in the Twitch chat. You know, like it was very obvious the intentions behind that.
And anybody that argues it wasn't that intent is being disingenuous. I like the,
And so here's the thing, though.
Sorry, can you not
and
ping
it doesn't really
situations
matter.
where you're going to make fun of the rest of us on
We
your
just don't
channels?
do that.
Yeah, I mean, people just don't do that. That's the difference.
Mav,
That's
you would make a
that's the whole
fantastic politician.
That's the whole point of us bringing it up. Dude, that's the entire point of us bringing it up, is that it's something that your leaders would do, but not something that our leaders would do. It's a point of
Once
pride
again,
for us.
This is like
I
the
don't know.
5th week in a row where we've brought this up and tried to relitigate it.
Is
You
it?
all are fucking boring.
No,
Yeah.
it's not. It's like the first time in like 2 months.
Yeah.
It's been longer than that. It's the first time since it happened. Like I haven't even I didn't remember this happened. I didn't remember this happened. This whole ping thing. It got blown way out of proportion, though. I know that much for sure. Like, you don't have to like defend yourself for it. It was a shitty move, and it doesn't have to not be a shitty move. And just because other people make shitty moves doesn't make it any less of a shitty move. So I mean, that's kind of the end of that.
So,
really,
real talk.
That was the real talk.
Real talk. You're all better than the Imperium.
Absolutely.
You won't
100%.
of other people for what they say on a stream.
I literally
we're
searched
all
PL.
terrible people for making fun of.
The point
I
is
searched-
not
I
whether
searched
you
PL
make
Discord.
fun of someone on the stream or not. You mean,
Quick question, Redline. Who's
the
your
meta
CEO?
show and the
Yes, sir.
Fireside
What?
have a pretty high average viewership, right? It's like hundreds and hundreds of people, sometimes even like 1,000 people at the Firesides and stuff, who are directly sent, or like a wink and a nudge encouraged to go to a completely separate Twitch stream, and you know what they're going to do, right? It wasn't like, oh yeah, just on the meta show, we'll make fun of Villy or Pappy or Test, right? It was, yeah, hey, you guys had planned to be around for this time to watch something. Oh, by the way, go and do this other thing instead. Like, it was very targeted.
But it is
Once
still
they're out
like
there, I just searched PL's Discord. Last time they mentioned a Twitch stream was in 2019.
But also,
And that was in a
still
general
kind
channel,
of,
not a ping channel.
It is still kind of like who cares at this point?
I mean, I do kind of got to agree with.
The topic came up because Dominic.
Yeah, we're talking about.
Dominic believes what he said. Like
what?
I think
Oh no, he's doubling down.
Dominic, no, please.
Like, I don't genuinely think you believe what you said earlier, right?
Dominic, you're such a terrible person.
I am a
You don't
terrible
believe
person.
What
Have you
you
guys
said.
Have you never heard me talk? I'm a terrible person.
I used to
believe
be.
that some people deserve to be harassed.
I'm a terrible person.
Dominic, please.
Yeah, it's because they were asking for it, right, Mav?
Look
Dominic,
up
please.
Clueless Space Nerds and watch it once. You'll never want to talk to me again.
If we're gonna accuse
I
Riker
love
and
Dominic.
see if
I
they-
have to say this. I love Dominic. Dominic's a fantastic person. He's not a terrible person.
He's
a
awful,
fantastic
the
person.
worst.
And
I'm the worst.
Love that man.
Awful guy.
if
Only
we're
does
gonna
drugs.
accuse Riker and Spicy of being goon pets, what about Dominic?
Why are we? He's in Goons.
I'm a lapdog.
He's not in Goons,
I'm a lapdog. No. I'm a lapdog. I let Matani put his legs up on my back. I am a pet beyond all pet.
You know
He's
what?
Still not in Goons.
So
Bastion
Dom,
of valued
Dom is a
allies. Thank you very
different
much.
kind of pet in this environment. Not the pet we're talking about. We're talking about what's the word?
Petting.
Don't you assume his safe word, Redline?
Exactly.
I don't understand where that came from.
My New Year's goal this year is to drink more and have more fun.
Hell
Alright,
yeah.
so
safe word is
Redline
valued allies.
officially an American dumbass when it comes to anything with a safe word.
What?
Oh, there's no safe words. Everything.
Because
What are
he's
you
too
talking
vanilla,
about?
dude. Haven't you seen his BDSM test results?
We're not
mine?
rehashing the BDSM test
Jesus
results.
Mine were good.
I
You
don't
liked
even
mine.
want to think about Redline's BDSM test results.
They were fucking fine, okay? At least I didn't get
Vanilla,
80%
100%.
vanilla, rain-nilla.
That's just
Ray
because I
Nilla,
answered
are you
questions honestly.
serious?
Fucking
Okay, I will. You know, Mav, I will retract it. No one actually deserves to be harassed. I was trying to be funny, but apparently you guys flipped the fuck out.
Hog.
I mean, Dominic, the context was like
It's perfect. Was it not perfect?
No, it
The
really
delivery
wasn't.
was fucking perfect.
It was the exact opposite of perfect, Dom.
Did it get you guys all riled up? Hell yes, it
It
did.
did work pretty well, yeah.
wait,
Yeah, it did.
wait a
It was
second.
fucking
Hold
perfect.
up. Hold on 1 second. Wait a sec. 1 moment.
I
Are
deserve
you
to be
s-
picked on, but that's
Are
okay.
you saying that you said
got
something
hated.
to generate content?
Oh, I shouldn't have done that, should I?
Bro,
Alright.
you're getting a raise. You're going from
Oh,
getting paid
no.
nothing to something. Thank you.
Oh, all right, thank you.
Twitch chat.
My man.
you all need,
The best reaction though was Billy. Yeah,
He-
when I said that,
he did go
I-
wild.
I mean,
got ready to
it's-
spit your drink out or something.
It's easy to understand why when you're on the target of
No,
targeted
I
harassment
understand
company.
that. I do think he was targeted. I have no problem as a goon.
Yeah.
No problem admitting it. That was wrong. He was targeted. It happened. Let's get past it.
Yeah, there's
Right?
nothing we could do
What?
about it.
What do you mean by as a goon? I thought you were in the Bastion.
Well, we're fake goons. We're goon light, like decaffeinated goons, maybe.
I have to just like suggest that Gamma Smash in Twitch chat needs to stop kink shaming because Jesus Christ, dude. Just because you can't
what's he saying?
get involved in a little bit of light choking doesn't mean that the rest of us need to manage
Oh, it's a
your
loop.
kink.
Wait,
My
hold on.
BDSM
How
result
light
was
of
fucking
choking
really,
are we talking
really,
about?
very weird.
Oh my
Why
god,
is this
goon
stream
pet.
pivoted into this?
That
Okay,
wasn't
No,
even
so
an option
Gamma
in the
Smash
BDSM
can't
test
get
results.
involved. in
So
that
there
shit.
was a person in chat a while back that
So
said,
furries.
didn't Villy start the crusade to try and drive Mittens from the game? Ooh.
What?
Billy,
Didn't
why?
Villy
We could
start
bring up the out of context quote again for the 90th time.
the
Do we
Polygon
need a
article?
PC Gamer
Your
quote?
favorite
So
topic.
you're admitting that it was out of context?
According to Billy.
The Polygon?
Also, War of Extermination, Legacy
Oh, so-
died.
They
It's
did
almost
get
like
exterminated.
magazine
Polygon.
took information and then printed it out of
test.
context. Magazines never do
Test
that.
is not dead. Test is next is still supers from goons.
Ah, dude, Test is dead. Accept
And
it.
you're dead.
I
That's
am
an
dead.
episode.
I unsubbed. I don't
I
care.
didn't. I
Why
got
are you
3.
here if you're not even
Why
subbed?
did you
Because
unsub?
He liked
I
me.
was called a goon pet.
You are a goon
I'm kind of
pet.
curious on how that works.
Because
We made
every
you-
timer
we made you
that
unsub?
The goons would come to, and the Imperium would come to in Impasse. You would also come to.
Wait.
because you were Batphone.
Because-
Hold
you
up,
are-
hold up, wait,
Hold on.
Spicy, before you answer him, answer me. Did we make you unsub?
No, that wasn't you guys.
Ah,
It
guys,
was-
if,
it was-
if we
I have
if we
stuff going on.
did, if we had made you unsub, we would have made more people unsub than Pappy did. Goons, the whole war.
Yeah, see?
I have a.
That was good.
But again, right?
That was
like,
good.
You're
Come
sitting
on.
here saying that we came to the same timers, right? Because Red Alliance would call people to the timers, right? So we would show up to support Red Alliance, right?
Yeah.
So how in any way does your brain constitute that as goon pet, right? In
Oh,
the
so you're-
same sentence,
All
you
right.
would be a fire pet.
So let's
Right?
talk
Like,
about.
your pet's of fire because every timer that fire shows up to now, you guys merge Munin fleets and you fight
We
together.
don't merge Munin
Okay.
fleets with
Yeah,
So
yeah,
would
yeah,
you
yeah.
like it? Would you like it better if we called you a Red Mercenary Coalition pet?
Yeah, that'd be 100% better. I would
Okay.
enjoy that 900% better.
Well,
All right.
RMC are goon pets, so you're still by extension
So-
a goon pet.
So essentially,
No.
essentially, so RMC are actual proper real life goon pets and have been forever, and probably always will be. Like, and that's nothing against RMC.
That's a hot
It's
take.
true. It's true.
Oh, they're-
You guys have
they're
always
all
been
up
down
in
with
there.
Red Alliance and their friends. Always.
Funnily enough,
Fire less than
Red
a year
Swarm
ago.
is a thing. Yes,
Yeah,
I
I know,
will
that's what I'm
admit
saying.
Red Swarm
I'm
is
not-
a thing.
I'm not trying to say like
You know
Blue
what,
Donut
Redline?
Grr.
You come back to me when you have a 10-year alliance
No.
with a group of players.
No, fuck
And
that.
then
Okay,
you can
guys,
tell
guys,
I'm
them
already
about
out.
hold on.
I don't
being
care what the
pets.
rest of the things are that you say. I am out. I'm out.
Okay, we've got
Wait,
that
no. Hold up.
No,
Hold up for
no,
a minute there.
no,
okay?
because I have to explain the rest of this.
Red line.
And
We have more
if
pressing
Spicy,
matters.
what did you kill a Rorqual or something?
No, go check cesspool. There's literally like I found a fucking blinged out Dominix on a TikTok ad.
What?
That's a Lego, bro.
Somebody kill Mike already.
I
Okay.
apologize, my
Anyways.
wayward son, Michael Flood. It is
So
his
here's-
birthday. He gets very excitable.
I don't even remember what I was saying because you just linked an image of some budget Walmart brand EVE Online spaceship. It's not a Dominix,
That's
dude.
every spaceship in Eve. What do you mean? It's
so
all
anyways,
budget.
look, here's the thing. So Spicy, you are a Red Menace Coalition pet, and if RMC is a goon pet and you're the pet of a pet, are you basically like the food that RMC eats eventually?
If that's the way the simple brains if that's the way the simple brains of Pappy need to work, or sorry, test, right? If that's the simple way that the test brain works, then sure, like let them believe that, right? Like I don't go to any timers anymore. Period.
What alliance
right?
am I in?
I haven't shown up in Impasse in what 2.5 weeks now.
Like they got evicted and they've moved to Esoteria.
Exactly.
Rain.
I'm not
Rain.
going 35 jumps.
Are you blue to Hero Coalition?
Who?
Who's
whoa,
Hero
whoa. You're
Coalition?
about 10 years behind.
This guy,
Redline.
Spicy McNicey.
I
Are you
doubt
blue to him?
I'm in Hero Coalition.
Check.
What do you mean?
Jesus
No, he's agreed to
Christ.
Hero Coalition.
Why are you screaming?
Yes, I am blue to Hero Coalition because it's Alliance blue.
Not
I'm in the
you,
Alliance.
idiot. I'm not
No,
talking
we're not blue
to
to him,
you.
but I can
okay,
double check
that-
to make sure.
I just, I had to make sure because someone said in chat that I was gonna be blue to Spicy, and I had to Muskie. That
Why
wasn't
would you
cool,
believe
bro.
anything Muskie says?
Look, because I can. I like Muskie. He's a cool dude. He feeded a munin. He talk of the shit. He's a good guy in my book.
Muskie said it, so it has to be true. So like, you're now going to be a RC pet. So like, it's crazy.
No, absolutely
I've got
not.
to ask this question.
Muskie said it.
I've got to ask this question, and I appreciate that we're live, but like,
oh god, here
when
we
the
go.
when the fuck did Hero decide to, bury the last hero and then resurrect the coalition name? Jesus Christ!
No, this is Hero Coalition. They are an
We're an alliance. We're not a coalition. We're an alliance. Like,
so we're gonna see Hero Coalition and Hero Coalition ... and then ... over the next 5 years, right?
Probably not.
hopefully that's what's gonna happen. As long as we get to 5 dots, we're better than Test.
You're better than Black Legion at least, but Rain can tell us a lot about, Hero gonna be better than Black Legion.
Also, can I just I gotta ask, Dirk, are goons blue to Hero? Because if goons aren't blue to Hero, then
they sit in Providence all day and hunt. Well, I mean, it's just
hey,
lowland.
Billy.
It's just lowland.
I
Billy,
don't know who
when-
Hero are.
Hold on, let me
Dirk
ask Billy a question real
Dirk
quick.
doesn't actually play the game.
Let
Hero
me
Coalition
ask
is
Billy a
people
question
from
real quick
Dreadbot
because
who
no one
didn't
cares
wanna
about
quit
Hero
playing.
Coalition. But I have a question for Billy. Billy, when you guys and goons were like the Imperial Legacy, would you have called yourself a goon pet at that moment?
Would I have called myself a goon pet?
Mm-hmm. There's only one answer.
Yeah, probably 8 times, I guess.
Were you blue to goons?
Yeah.
No, you weren't. Not always.
Well, we were on and off, let's say.
Most of your time as a goon pet was spent neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? So I'm just saying, like, you don't have to have standings to be a pet. Goon pets.
I'm pretty sure they dread bombed us a few times as well.
Pretty sure I got tackled by Test a lot too, not gonna lie.
So if you don't have to be standings to be pets, so does that mean that Tests are fire pets?
Probably.
Yes.
They are fire
We covered
pets.
this 5 minutes ago.
Yeah,
They're
Tests
literally
are fire
pets.
pets. They're
I have an easy way
outformed
to
by
fix
fire
this.
now.
All right. Spicy, can I put a Fortizar within Dreadbomb range of your roll calls?
Fuck no.
Dude, that'd be baller. I mean, like, you can just drop one in high sec and you're in range of every single roll call Providence. What do you mean?
Right, allies confirmed right there.
Hey, Carmen. Carmen.
Oh no.
Can you please tell your FC to undock and grow some testicular fortitude, please? I'd appreciate it.
Oh no. Talk is coming from inside the live stream.
Oh god.
How far is your fleet from Impasse right now?
We're not even we haven't left. We're waiting for your testicular fortitude to appear.
All right, we're gonna do a prediction in the chat team. We're gonna predict whether or not the testicular fortitude will appear. Ultra will let us know.
I can already tell you the answer of this because the conversation already happened in Cesspool. Arcadios went home, which means Test docks up because Test is fire pets. Like we've covered this 7 times.
All right, well I gotta find the thing.
Is this chat just pets accusing people of being pets?
Kind of.
Exactly, dude.
Mav, how's it feel to be a pet?
I'm a proxy. I'm a proxy pet of goons, bro. You have to respect my opinion.
All right.
That's how it works.
So if are you guys scared of me, or like, what's the deal here?
Scared of who?
Who
are you? Sorry?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, I do like that the choices on the prediction, and I'm putting do goons get blue balled, and the option for yes can literally be a blue ball, but I refuse to make it be the blue ball. Instead, yes will be the pink ball.
So,
someone with the name of Testicular Fortitude is trying to join the channel, by the way.
I don't like that at all.
You should bring him down here.
I have to
It's
ask...
fucking Rasa. It's I know.
Of course, everybody
I have
knows
to ask Cryo this question. Cryo, how do you enjoy being an Anger Games pet?
Look, I'm actually working for you for money, so...
Should
someone
I
come to Dell?
No, like, I'm just trying to figure out. Do I need to stand down, or are you going to grow some testicular fortitude, Carmen?
What are you talking to me for? I'm not involved in it at all.
Okay, then can you ping your FC, please, or get him on here?
Who's the FC? Can we get the FC here?
I don't know who the FC is. Who's the FC?
Carmen, who's the FC?
You can just have your fight in this channel instead.
It's like one of our junior dudes, right? He's like,
okay, what's his name?
Less numbers on what
what's his
RMC
fucking
already
name,
has.
Carmen?
Like,
Bring him here.
No, Atticus.
What's his name?
What's up?
What's his fucking name,
Atticus,
Carmen?
where have you been? I haven't seen you hitting on people in local.
I'm not gonna let you.
Well, I've been fucking dying. Okay, I had COVID like a week ago.
Carmen, if you don't get this junior FC on here to talk to this,
if we're gonna get a junior FC
goons,
on here,
I swear,
we should get Kendar on here if we're talking
at
about
least
Morgan
if the
Star
junior
MC.
FCs are on here, Mike Flood will finally have someone the same age to talk to.
Oh,
fuck you,
Yikes.
Cryo.
I mean, he's not wrong though.
Anyways,
All right, I'm gonna go back to what I was doing, but just Carmen and whoever else is listening, if you could just poke your FCs and tell them to grow a sack and come play. Arcadios, I know you're listening here, but
is Arcadios listening?
Guaranteed.
He's not here, dude. That's unfortunate for him.
How spicy.
He just gave
Okay,
a shout out to nobody.
Okay, question. Who's the solo PvP backbone of Horde now? Is it First Royal Fleet Court or is it Busa?
Cap F.
Solo?
One RFC. Actually, I have another question. Redline. About a couple of weeks ago, I put in my 10,000 fucking channel points and I never got a skin. Where's my skin?
Really?
You might still be in the redeem queue. Let me have a
I
look.
did see him redeem that.
I did.
You are still in the redeem queue. So
Are
it's
you?
not like
I did. I posted it in Cesspool. I posted it in the Twitch chat.
Oh my god, there's 12.
Give this twink his skin.
Give the twink my. It's cold. It's cold.
It's 12.
Look, if you're
what
cold,
skin do you
I'll
want?
let that twink in.
Seems like you and Cryo should get together.
Atticus, because you've been so patient and you've only posted about it 4 times, what kind of skin do you want?
4. I'm not sure.
Okay, I'll pick one for you.
Okay.
The battleship one's a
Anything
romance.
but the Harpy, please. Anything but the Harpy. Or any F1 ship. If you give me an F1 ship, I will fly to your house.
Avenger's not an F1 ship.
Alright.
He might enjoy that.
So hold up. Cruisers, advanced cruisers, heavy assault cruisers, Minmatar,
Anything for the Vagabond?
Munin.
Munin? Munin
Breaking news out of the
Exoplanets
booth being
Hunter.
snuffed.
Munin's Exoplanet Hunter. How about that one?
If you no, damn, bro.
Give him a stiletto skin or a Hecate skin. That's all he flies.
I do not fly the Hecate. Do you have a? I'll do a stiletto.
Okay, I gotta go fucking kill some sorry, gamer word.
Please enjoy your Munin Exoplanets Hunter skin.
No. You think I'm nah.
Please enjoy the skin,
No,
Atticus.
no.
Enjoy the skin.
Where's the fucking streamer skin? I
Enjoy the skin, Atticus. Enjoy it.
The fuck is this? The fucking sports team? Give me my fucking streamer skin!
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck?
Can we get Atticus or more?
Dude, that needs to be the follow sound. I'm just
No,
saying.
make it the sub.
No, I can't. I can't change it from Jack to the tits. Woo!
Dude, give me my skin.
You know what I've just realised now is that like Mav is just like budget Atticus.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Is he good at PvP?
This is definitely Eve,
That's
y'all.
why I said budget.
This is Eve. Holy shit. Alright, Atticus, what skin do you want, buddy?
I don't know.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta turn you back
Atticus,
up, bro.
What ships do you like to fly? Give him the. Can you give him a Hyperion skin? Please?
Oh my god, there's a retribution skin. I'll take a retribution skin.
What kind of retribution skin do you want? It's not the Galnet skins. It's not the fucking Galnet skins. I don't
Oh my god.
I don't know if you've got that twisted.
Fuck. All right, so you have a stream. You only got them stream skins.
No, I do have the stream skins, but I'm saying it's not the Galnet skins. It's the Scope Syndicate skins.
Scope Syndicate.
Yeah, the cheap ones, not the expensive ones that you get from CCP.
Damn, them shit's not even made in China. That shit made in Bangladesh. Nah.
The fuck, dude. Get this
Can
guy.
we have Kiss on every show, please?
What the fuck?
Oh my god, I'll buy you a retribution skin. Okay, I'll buy you a retribution skin.
I love you.
Dude, this fucking bot is rigged.
Is it?
Mav just lost 4,000 channel points. Get on.
They're not channel points. They're like pretend channel points. All right, someone just won. Actually, maybe it's not rigged.
Yeah, it's not rigged. You can gamble your points now.
Yeah. Do we have any like actual topics to talk about? I feel like we've just been kind of spurging for an hour.
Honestly, yeah, we ran through.
Oh my god, yeah, that's a good one actually.
Did we ever get a good total of how many supers or titans dropped into Artec 8? I saw like 10 supers at least.
At least one Titan. I heard that there was two, but I
that
never
one?
saw the. Okay, yeah. So like I was hearing.
How many
two,
supers
but...
though? I saw like 15, I think, right? Like,
We got close to 20, I believe.
oh, that's pretty good.
I think Test got 3.
We also got
yeah.
We also got a lot of citadels, and a lot of stuff that you did. Like, it's a lot of stuff that the streams don't see, right? Like, we got a lot of
Yeah,
citadels.
yeah. Obviously, there's a ton of like the stuff that like nobody at the alliance level thinks of when you talk about wealth, but like, yeah, as you say, like citadels, like, oh yeah, I'm sure you probably looted like a Sotia or two, right? Or
Fucking liquid ozone as well. How much liquid ozone did you get?
Somebody told me there was a can with like 1 trillion strawn or something.
Yeah, does anyone want to buy some
More
strong?
than that. Right, so that can had 1.3 trillion isks worth of strawn. It was 540 million units.
Jeez.
Wasn't it? How many? Wasn't it 1,700 freighter loads?
1,800.
1,800
Yeah,
loads. Of,
it was a ton, but yeah, there was one Satio confirmed, one Titan confirmed. I think we were 16 to 18 supers is our rough final count, but
We also got some antiplexes, so we can finally replace some of our war loss.
Who was it on the stream who went to one of the cans and opened the fucking antiplexes? I can't remember.
I think that was the Australian one.
Kale?
Yes, Kale.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Sorry,
trying to
Kale, I
get some
forgot your
loot,
name.
and instead of getting something,
Let me
good,
just
he
get
got
these
antiplexes.
antiplexes. Yay.
Yeah, let me just warp these out of here with my shuttle.
Yeah,
I was
like-
super bummed because I turned up
Does that
late
mean-
and found a Loki and it was bugged and wouldn't come out the can.
Does that mean you've got an anti-black spare to put up in G-Magic again?
I'm gonna go put it into E-Tech V for old time's sake.
No. You need to go, now that Init is like living in a Terraria, you need to go and put a jump bridge in G-Magic. It's like their cultural home.
Wait, so is Init leaving the Imperium or not?
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is that question?
That's not what I said at all.
So Init are deployed to D-Tech P. We should put up a jump bridge in G-Magic to give us something to shoot for old time's sake.
That would be quite funny.
It'd be quite poggers, as the Zoomers say.
I don't know, the worst thing about this whole scenario is now I have to go and deal with TCUs in period basis, because Ranger Regiment had some.
I'm not gonna lie, like, so we streamed it on the channel, like the Attack Egg timer, and I got a little bit too invested in the supers, like, being stolen, and I may have lost my shit a few times when a test dude or a frat dude stole a super. It was pretty exciting.
I mean, it was to the point where you had people both in Twitch chat and in local, like, doing little dongers with "take my energy" for every test person that jumped into a super.
And the frat one.
How dare test and frat steal our stolen property?
How dare they, indeed.
Yeah.
I still think it was shitty of you to do that. I know it wasn't your
I
call,
should have
but
taken you up on that bet, Villy. Like,
Didn't you guys like stream for 12 hours that day or
it
something?
was like 21 hours or some shit.
21 hours over a 30-hour period.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
These dudes were, like, pretty crazy about it. INN only did, 6 hours, I think we were.
Yeah, we're talking about New Eden post-obs.
Yeah, you guys were crazy about it. You
No,
had
no,
somebody...
specifically Mav was crazy about it because he's a crazy person.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just Mav. Okay,
It was just
Mav was the one posting the rant.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
of
Of course he was. Hello? Have you not met this guy?
I will say I'm very disappointed that the Imperium decided to go the Diplo route of getting my tether removed from the structure I was streaming on and then trying to decloak me for the next 10 to 15 hours, but it's okay. I didn't go AFK at any point, and I stared at the Keepstar for 15 hours straight.
Look, I offered to get you Keepstar tether access. You just didn't respond fast enough.
Yeah, that was definitely going to happen, wasn't it?
You didn't respond fast enough.
A test Tengu tethered on a goon Keepstar.
Honestly, that would have been the most hilarious thing.
The best bit was, let me get the convo, but this goon dude tried to, like, bait me off tether. Let me find it.
Didn't you get a very polite email from FRT as well?
Yeah. I'll have to get that up as well. That was pretty funny. 1 sec. I'm just finding it.
So in case you're curious, we have indeed mostly run out of important things to talk about. So if you were watching for the topics are done. But if you're watching for the memes,
things to talk about?
if you're watching for the memes, you can keep watching. Because
So
I'm not going
I
anywhere.
just want everybody to know that I just maxed out my entire stash on Tarkov. So
let me ask a question. So you guys formed, and Carmen, this is for you to relay to whoever. Oh, I'm back.
Did you go home? Are you done?
Back out, Gurg.
I apologize for Alterari. We trained him wrong.
Did you get blue balled,
We
Alterari?
apologize for Alterari's existence. Never mind.
You guys don't need to apologize for Alterari. That's his parents' job.
Did you get blue balled, Alterari?
Yes, we got blue balled because Tess decided they wanted to get into retributions.
You need
So you
to
didn't fight the
place the
retributions?
prediction right now.
I'm super confused. You got blue ball because Tess went into retributions. Yeah, it's a habit.
I get it.
Villy still in test confirmed.
Wait. Did
I'm
Villy
so
say
confused by this,
Habit
right?
went into retributions?
So you were upset
Habit
earlier
or
because
DL, that's that,
there was no one there to fight, and now you're upset because there is someone in the system to fight.
No, I'm
Is that
upset
correct?
because you guys downshipped into something that's not worth me going to.
I see. So you chose not to engage.
Listen, bitch, I fucking voted for you. I put all my channel points in you. I want another fucking skin. You better take the goddamn fight or I will smack the dog shit out of you.
I already did the prediction, dude.
It's too late. You
It's
just
over.
lost all your channel points.
You just lost all your channel points.
Rip your channel points.
Sorry, dude. Just go ahead and turn Atticus back down before he screams into the microphone, because that's what Atticus do.
I think we need to have, like, Atticus-hosted Trash Talk special for a holiday.
Dude, honestly.
Why? That
would
just
be
be
entertaining.
screaming.
I would watch that. Alright, this fucking stream elements bot is actually just an Imperium bot.
Why?
Yeah, it's
Because
coded by a member of the
Never
Imperium.
mind, Alterari just lost all his channel points.
I did lose all of my channel points.
Coded by Mittens himself.
Those aren't
Is
actually
that what
channel
you're
points.
saying?
Those are
Wait,
loyalty
has he
points.
actually-
They're different.
Oh, if he's lost his channel points now, I can tell him to go fight.
You know, I'm pleased to tell you all that my rapid antigen test I took 12 hours ago is negative.
Congratulations.
That's not very rapid at all.
What part of rapid is 12 hours long?
15 hours, yeah.
I don't know, they did it in person and then like 20 minutes later said, yeah, I'm clean. So I went and did my photo shoot today, and then I've finished the photo shoot. I've been home for 3 hours and they finally texted me a confirmation. I have no idea what the fuck.
Listen, at least they're fast. Over here in New York, I tested positive right 5 days later. Oh, by the way, you tested positive. Don't go outside. I'm like, no fucking shit. I'm on day 12.
Both my coworkers have their families exposed. I don't think any of them have a positive test yet, but no one's been going into work all week.
So I have a topic that we could talk about. We could talk about the Emo Fire Festival that's about to happen.
Is it?
Bro, I saw
Dude,
that.
I'm so excited
have
for
you
this.
seen that lineup though? Like, holy
Dude, it is
shit.
fucking good.
It's like Emo Fire Festival. There's no way that's
Bring
a
Me
scam.
the Horizon, My Chemical Romance, Paramore,
All of the
Dashboard
bands are posting
Confessional,
about it.
Jimmy Eat World.
Hey, so there is another giveaway in the chat. This time this is for Venture skins, the new ones. First dibs.
It's called When We Were Young Fest.
The most you can do is buy 10 tickets.
I just want to be real clear here. When the fuck did Paramore get back together?
They've never left.
They never broke up,
Someone rolled
dude.
up with a
They never
briefcase
broke-
full of
Like,
money.
No, because Hayley Williams was
She
off
went
on
off
her
and-
own for a while there.
Yeah, but she
When-
didn't break up Paramore. Like, they're still talking.
Yeah, no, because she had their lead guitarist producing her album and shit.
Yeah.
But like, when did they actually kind of get back together as a band and do stuff again?
Probably for this.
Why is this gonna be another like Firefest though? Just because of like the sick lineup, or?
I think this looks more
Are
like
you
Warped
familiar
Tour to
with what
me.
Fire Festival means, Mav?
I saw like the documentaries and like the shit show that it was.
I mean, it's Live Nation, so Live Nation
Yeah,
did
What I am
Warped Tour.
implying, what I am
Right.
implying is, in the year of our Lord COVIDvania 2022, this seems like a long shot to happen.
Well, I'm gonna throw it out there. It's in Vegas, October 22, 2022, which is conveniently lined up with Eve
And
Vegas.
Vegas is.
But I
Vegas
should
is
also throw
happening.
out that EDC or whatever it was also happened in Vegas last year, and it actually didn't turn into a massive clusterfuck. So they might be able to pull this off.
I mean, this is an incredible lineup. I'm not gonna lie.
Does this mean I can like go to Vegas and then also just like go to this?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
That's what a lot of people do, yeah.
You
I'm
can't,
kinda
but other
planning
people
that,
can.
Yeah.
Why can't I? I'm allowed to go to America.
Oh no.
again.
No British
First,
allowed.
first time chat from a viewer, and he loses all of his Twitch points.
I mean, there are just so many good bands on this lineup. Like, why would you not go to this event if you could?
Alterari, pal, I think you might need to start heading out into Impasse. The the Astra House is currently paused, and the RMC fleet is refusing to detether.
Oh my.
Wait,
Oh,
does this
well.
mean
Over
they
there, pal.
scammed everyone, and actually the fight did happen, and they didn't get blue balls?
They just
Oh,
chose not
no.
to fight.
Anyway.
Which means Atticus would actually have like 40,000 channel points right now.
Can I undo it?
No.
Where's my money?
Good.
You
Just give
fucked
the
up,
man another
Redline.
skin. Just give the man another skin.
4 skins right now. I have
I got
in my
you.
hand.
I got you.
I bought you a Galnet Retribution skin, dude. Do you know how expensive that was?
Atticus, you're from America, dude. You don't get any foreskins.
Oof.
God damn.
God damn, Rain.
Anyways, welcome to Trash Talk
we
Tuesday.
gamble our channel points?
Yeah.
No, The gamble command isn't for channel points, it's for like pretend points.
Yeah, but those points are what you can buy tickets to these giveaways with.
Yeah. R.I.P. Billy.
Oh no!
Oh, it's toxic.
It's because Billy never watches the stream, he's just on it.
Oh my fuck.
Did you lose all your
Logged
points
into
too?
Twitch for this shit.
I won twice, now lost.
Oh, is it on cooldown?
Wait, where did all my points go?
You don't have any points. Yeah, you lost them already.
I got them back though.
Apparently not.
I have to call out Russian Bow, who says that they're saving their channel points so that they can use them for their retirement. Redline, when are you getting in on this
God.
cryptocurrency RMT market?
NEP coin coming soon to a blockchain near you. The New Eden Post coin is poised to be 10 times more damaging to the environment than any other coin ever mined. Because in order to mine these coins, it requires 17 coal-powered engines.
We may as well just all die together anyway.
Is there like a leaderboard to see who has the most of these pretend points?
Yes, there is, and it's not you.
That's cringe.
I have 7.2.
Currently, Dax Hikari is the leader. And there is a public leaderboard. So here's the public leaderboard. I should put it on the screen, but fuck it, whatever. There it is. Dax Hikari. 10,800 points.
How does he have more than you?
Because he keeps gambling them.
Because he's winning.
Because the bot is fucking coded by the Imperium.
It's not coded by the Imperium, dude.
Dude, I would have been top. I would have been number 6 or 7. Fuck.
I'm concerned because my stream tells me that I have 7.2k points, and then your leaderboard has me nowhere near the top.
Oh
That's a
God.
stream elements
different
point.
Things.
Not Twitch.
Yeah, they are two different
everything
things.
is cringe.
This is cringe though.
So
where
like
it's not
eventually,
like we've said, like 100 times that it's not the same thing.
so eventually I could like sell EVE Online items for these stream elements points, right?
Can you though?
How about fuck yourself?
Wait,
Yes.
so hold up. Wait, no. Not RMT. It's converting. It's play to earn. I'm playing and I'm earning. I'm right with the model. What do you mean?
I stand by how about fuck yourself, but carry on.
But bro, I'm playing and I'm earning. Like,
You know, if you just wanted to do this like gambling thing, you could just do like a prediction with heads or tails and then flip a coin.
you could, but that wouldn't be as fun.
Apart from the channel points are real and not pretend.
Wait a second. So the goons, they ran away, and now they're fighting again?
Yeah.
Which goons ran away? Sorry.
Alterari, actually.
Well, that's like Alterari.
I'm just looking at the screenshot. There's nobody there. But
I'm not sure if Alterari even left Delve, but like, yeah, Fire and Test seem to have taken a retribution fleet over to this timer, and the RMC Cerberus fleet refused to detail to fight them until a second Cerberus fleet had arrived.
Surely Retribution's just like, well, the Serbs surely just like tank that, right? Like Retries don't have that much DPS, right?
Well, yeah, but can you kill a Retribution with heavy missile Cerberuses? You have to actually.
Of course not. But
you have to actually stop and think and refit your fleet, and that requires.
Or they were docked and on tether.
Human thought.
They might not have a refit.
Do you FC much, Duck?
I have FC'd a chunk in the past. I'm currently retired while I move into my new job.
If you have a big enough blob of Serbs, you can alpha a Retribution.
They've got like 50 subs right now.
Like if you had 50 subs and you don't have at least 10 of them with rapid lights, what are you doing?
Yeah, just if you're going up against Retributions, refit to rapid lights and go ham. The Retributions can't.
No,
don't
go ham. Don't go ham. Go rapid light is what you're trying to say, right?
What I'm saying is, you should
You
have
said
rapid
go
light
ham.
refits.
You said go ham, but you don't get that. That doesn't
No,
matter.
he doesn't
This
get
is
it.
the most
No.
British comedy I've ever heard, and British comedy's still bad. Thanks
You're
for confirming.
bad, Cryo.
I mean, everyone knows that British anything is really just bad.
Except for the food.
I feel like I'm being harassed right now.
Yeah.
This isn't a safe space for the British.
Do you deserve it?
Carmen, I'm British, and
Apparently I
I'm
do deserve
saying
being
this
British.
shit.
What led you to believe the stream was a safe space for the colonial British Empire?
Wait, no, Gerg, I'm not gonna let that shit slide. You said the
Cryo,
food?
you shut up, you convict.
That's the wrong
What?
country, Dirk.
Oh god.
I'm pretty sure you're a convict of some description anyway.
I have
Oh,
never been
God.
arrested, good sir. I am white.
Wow.
Anyways,
That wasn't
Gerg.
He said the
funny.
quiet part out loud.
There
I
we
am
go.
just making a note of the realities of our racist police force.
All right.
Yeah.
So
ACAB,
the
ACAB indeed.
exclamation point points command works now.
Pog. Alright, this bot's shit. Fuck this bot.
I love
Oh,
the stream's just like a slow, like dedication to Mav losing a fight against a robot.
Yeah.
I've spent 1 day and 17 hours watching New Eden Post, huh? I want to see if anybody has more time than me. The fuck?
I nearly beat you, damn.
Oh, it's because it's only been since we did the Keepstar thing.
Yeah.
That's what that was.
Thing is, I leave it open and muted when I'm on, just to like read chat.
Yeah. At Rain,
Oh,
how do
shit.
you feel about Sinners joining PL, Lamau?
I just
Wait,
gave
you
everybody watching 10,000
you just
points.
Fucked up.
Hell yeah, dude. So I
Are you about to rain on someone's parade here?
Hell yeah.
Right,
dude.
I lost as well.
Oh god, everybody's losing. Everybody's losing all their points. It's so good.
I just want you to know that I asked why Sinners didn't join PL originally when they left NC, so I'm kind of glad they made their way around.
I have to ask why Sinners didn't lose his points, but he apparently lost any sort of control of his vocal cords for a second there.
Wait, is Bob still with Sinners?
Yes.
This is gonna be great.
Can't wait for PL to get murdered as well.
Why?
Apparently, well,
I
Pips is
have
dead,
missed
2 for
talking
2.
Bob so much.
It's not murder when they implode, Cryo.
How many alliances have died with Pittsburgh in them?
All of them?
Just NSH, just NSH and Elysians, and those are the same alliance. Don't count them as separate because they're really not.
Redline, are you excited to be back in Pappy?
And with that,
I'm looking forward to being blue to you again.
I think what we'll do is we'll do something.
Redline, I will vouch you back into WAF if you need out.
You have to get me off the blacklist first.
I can make that happen.
Make it
Jesus
happen and
Christ,
tell me.
You're gonna vouch somebody off the blacklist. That's a bold
How-
move, Cryo.
How'd you even get on the blacklist, Redline?
By
Bad
leaving.
posting.
I left. That was what I did wrong.
Shouldn't have done it.
What? When you actually got
Now you know
blacklisted
what you
for
did. Don't do it
leaving.
again.
He's not blacklisted.
I
as
am
far as I'm
blacklisted.
aware.
The f do you mean? Look it up.
He is.
I'm gonna check right now.
Do it.
Redline is correct.
Am I blacklisted?
Probably
No.
not. No one knows who you are.
Pog.
We would probably not accept you because you're a bad poster, and we have enough of those.
Wow.
So it's nothing to do with the fact you just don't want to listen
We
to
do
it.
have enough of
Wait,
those. You are correct.
Am I
Alright.
blacklisted? Can you check if I'm
So
blacklisted?
I'm gonna
Shouldn't
go
be.
ahead and do the. I'm gonna end the giveaway and pick
Redline is
3
not
more winners.
blacklisted.
I'm gonna pick.
Oh, they removed it.
The what?
Redline's not blacklisted.
Am I
I'm
blacklisted?
sure I've told you this before, Redline, but yeah, no.
Oh, fuck.
Invite me to
Actually
WAF.
not.
Invite me to WAF. I'll join right now.
Wait, what the fuck?
Also,
No,
Rain,
Redline is
also
blacklisted.
not blacklisted.
Rain,
Nice.
let's
I
go
didn't think I
join
would be.
WAF.
Dirk. Looking at the wrong. You haven't put his name in, right?
He's still blacklisted, Lamau.
Oh, wait a second.
I
All right,
put
so
in
we're gonna draw
Redline
the.
because
put in the. You have to spell the name correctly. It's not
We're
a
gonna
bullet.
draw the winners for this venture skin while they check to see if I'm on the blacklist. Spoiler: I am. First up is Dak Sakari. It's fucking rigged, dude. I swear to God.
It is.
Big Wilk 77 and Rasa Greywalker. All right, so you guys DM me your Twitch name.
So would I get into Goons if I applied?
Probably not. And hey, I just want to
Probably
let
'cause you're a
everybody
bad
know that what happens.
Redline, Amara, Daisy, Crabline, and Vendetta all blacklisted.
Crabline too?
Someone said that
Amara Runner.
Dirk put in Matterall instead of Redline.
Yikes.
Am I blacklisted? Am I blacklisted as well?
Oh my God.
Is your in-game name Carmen?
Redline's not in there. Wait, why is there an underscore?
I'm looking at it right here. Is your game name Carmen?
So I did see a. You want more points? I'll give you more points. Give me a sec. So I got a message from somebody. I'll keep the name private, but they said that it was disgusting that that I have the sub, like only subs can view the VODs. So in honor of that person messaging me telling me that it was disgusting that only subs could view the VODs, now only subs can chat. So enjoy that and go fuck yourself.
Oh my God.
Rain, you are blacklisted.
What?
Wow.
Wait, I'm blacklisted?
Wow.
What the fuck? Are you serious? Why am I blacklisted?
I have no idea. This was added. I don't know why there's no reason for this, so this is probably just someone putting in. There's no notes.
There's no notes. It doesn't say who did it. Yeah, it doesn't even say what.
Brendan, no!
This was added in October of last year. What the fuck are you doing in October?
The notes,
I was in
notes say
October.
rain
I was in
chocolate.
Vegas. I was in Vegas hanging out with goons. So.
What did you do?
Did something
in Vegas?
Did something happen that
was
is
right
staying in
after
Vegas?
Vegas, Rain. What did you do?
Well,
Partying with you,
Brain,
Dom.
don't answer that, because what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
No, it doesn't. I take pictures.
Well, clearly it didn't.
Yeah, it did not stay in Vegas. It's now on the Imperium blacklist.
All right, let me. Thanks for the gift subs, dude. I appreciate it. Let me give you all some points.